from a long time ago, when Piper was a co-host of a different show. She worked really hard, which they gladly used, but once they got the money, they left her screwed. Seems she has a habit of learning the hard way. Always have a contract no matter what they say. Used as a stepping stone for so many creators, they decided to thank her by saying see you later. Now she's loose on the net, and they're crying, woe is me. Watch them huff each other's farts, begging for clout so desperately. While Piper tried VTubing as this giggity. But that part is mostly just a hobby. Then Commie Mark recruited the disenfranchised lady for his neat new show, Russian Troll Factory. And later she met Snowdub with his cotton connection, gained another hobby that's really lots of fun. Still she kept on editing and writing comic books while promoting whoever she could. Oh, and if you've never checked out her work, you really should. Then one day Piper was online, being crazy and white, when she started getting emails trying to pick another fight. They say there's whispers in the DMs, Discord chats full of shit from people she once trusted more than she'd like to admit. And in some backroom drama, the stress made her say F it. So she started a stream saying, I don't know, guess I'll just call it the F It Show.
Oh, hey, okay, so, alright, running a little late. The good news is, Mag's situation is fixed so well that I will finally be able to make a real intro and a real outro and fix more of this, hopefully. So I'm running a little bit behind because I had to reset up a bunch of passwords and crap, and I didn't realize that I forgot that was going to mess up everything over here. So we do have one, but so I'm gonna rush through this though because I wanted to do this last stream, and I'm not gonna zoom. Like I'm not gonna. Anyway, so wow, that looks like okay. Why is it upside down here? Okay, cool. But why though? Why did they put it in here upside down? All right, screw all of that. Anyway, I did the werewolf trail, and I'm gonna speed through this. I believe this metal. I don't have my claws. I feel weird. Oh shit! It did fall apart. Okay, so this metal's got some. That's what my armpit sounds like. Okay, so this metal's got some. Wow, you really can't. I have to work on that. I just set up this ring light, and obviously we're looking at the top of my head, and that's not supposed to really be how that goes either. But that glows in the dark, and shiny. Man, that's not showing up good. Some of that glows in the dark, and then this cool piece that fell off is the magnet's on there. I probably should have actually just made this unboxing a hand stream, but I was itching to get it out of the box because I wanted to play with it. That's very cool. The metal is way cooler than the werewolf trail actually was, which is kind of disappointing. But at least the metal was cool, made it worth it. We're speedrunning. I'm going to if Commie Mark might also come hang out because he hasn't been able to, and I can't look at the camera, it's like way up there. I did all of this in a hurry. I was busy. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna bring on Vaughn. I move that pretty fast. Yep, I can talk. Just you know, don't get used to this camera angle, and I have this stuff to fix the lighting so that I can turn my cool little lights back on. Cool shades. Nunny. Anyway, whoa. There we go. All right.
How you doing down there, Piper?
I know, right? What I wanted was to be able to back up the camera more to get my cool little decorations into my stream, and instead it's way up here. But at least now I have a ring light, so I'll be able to fix the lighting better soon.
Yeah. Well, production woes. You'll make it happen. For
Right,
now,
in the
I get to
meantime-
look down upon you.
Yes.
We'll make it work. Make it work.
Let me bring up, or maybe my volume. Somebody let me know if I'm too loud because everything else is too quiet.
Set it right on my end.
Sweet. No, that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to, there we go. I cranked you up. Because I'm deaf.
What? Me too. I actually have a little deafness happening over here. So.
We're getting old.
Yeah, I guess so. Too much Motley Crue or whatever. Did you go to a lot of live shows? No earplugs growing up?
Oh yeah. I remember when I was young and my mom would like make me take earplugs to the concerts, and none of my other friends' moms did that to them, so I was always like,
you couldn't be uncool.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm cool too.
And then you're like, what? For like the next 4 days after.
Yeah.
Worth it. I don't want to hear anybody shit at school anyways. Like going to Nine Inch Nails and Marilyn Manson with no earplugs. Good job.
Yes.
I remember I went and saw the band My Bloody Valentine in Chicago, and it was so cool because as you walked in, there was a person there handing you earplugs. So you knew you needed to wear these fucking things.
You knew you
or else
needed
you're
them.
going to get blown out. Yeah.
Shoot, that's awesome.
Yeah, they made earplugs cool. Okay,
right. When they give them to you, it's a
feat.
different story. When your mom sends you with them when you're little, when you're young, and you're like,
yeah, they're poison. They're the ugliest, lamest. Everyone will laugh at you. Everyone will think you're not
I knew
cool.
about
like,
it in
not
middle
hardcore at
school
all.
for at least a week or two. Yeah.
Yeah,
Until
you need to destroy yourself with the rest of the youth. That's what you need to do.
Oh man, I miss being young and invincible because learning about not being so invincible now sucks. Like,
yeah, dude, like twisting your ankle even the wrong way walking sucks, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna feel that for the next month, bruh. Yeah, I got those body pains. I mean, I move around. I go and I play frisbee with my dog, and I work out a little bit. But like, I really am like, even now, like before I started, I'm doing all these stretches and like popping things and going, like it sets in, buddy. Like as you get older, you need to take care of yourself and be careful.
Yeah,
out there,
I like the new games I get to play. Like, what was that noise? Should I see a doctor? And where did I get this bruise?
The mysteries of the bruises. Yeah. How the fuck? What the hell happened here? It's your own body is a wonderland. All right, everybody. Right. And
you never stop discovering new things about it, I swear.
Yeah.
Let me. I'm gonna say hi to everybody because I forgot to do that. Hi, Lug. Hey. And this means, Vaughn. Vaughn can say hi to everybody. Oh, you're not saying hi to me. Well. But Bats has the right links this time. So that's always awesome.
Bats. I like series of bats.
Yeah. This is so damn catchy. Was that the there's a cooler story behind the intro song than the intro song itself, which I still think is a fun story now that it's not happening anymore. Now that it's in the past, it's pretty funny.
You're clearly the superest werewolf fan, like the intense werewolf fan.
Yes.
What got you into werewolves, if you don't mind me asking?
Wolves. Well, actually, so what it really was is another story of being a loser as a kid in middle school.
Yeah.
It was wolves were already my favorite animal, and then all the girls my age, they're basically their parents were letting them start to shave, and my parents wouldn't let me. they were like, you don't need to do that yet. You don't need to shave. You're only like 12 or however.
Right.
And
Different view.
yeah. So so I was embarrassed, and between that and the sharp pointy fangs I used to have, like natural ones, everybody just started saying, Piper's a werewolf. Like, that's why she likes wolves so much. That's why she's so hairy and doesn't, like, her mom doesn't let her shave. She's a werewolf.
She's a little wolf girl.
Yeah, she's a little wolf. She's a werewolf. But they
So,
were trying
like,
to say
you
it
got
as an
into
insult.
werewolves not even, like, by your own accord. Like, you got into them through having a kinship with them after bullies were, like, trying to, like, mock you for being wolf girl.
Yeah, I mean, technically, I already liked wolves a whole lot, so I
Yes.
already thought werewolves were pretty
Natural
cool.
step.
But
Yeah,
I like embraced the hardcore like werewolf
Right.
fandom thing when I kept getting accused
Right.
of one, and it was supposed to be an insult, and I was just like, I don't know, werewolves are fucking cool. I don't see how that's an insult.
Right. Right. And then you went home and watched Ginger Snaps and went,
Oh, yeah. Yep.
cool. That's a really good teenage werewolf movie, man.
Yeah, that was Ginger Snaps was definitely one of my first like me werewolf movie.
Yeah.
Really getting into it.
Okay.
Ginger Snaps stuck out for a
Good
long
choice.
time. Yeah, that was
Well, when you
definitely my.
described like you having hairy legs as a you know, and you were embarrassed, it reminded me of Ginger Snaps type stuff that was going
Yep.
on, where she was trying to shave all the hair off, and they made that great connection between werewolfism and puberty. That
Yeah.
always seems to work. It
Yeah,
worked.
and which was perfect because I was 12, so like I was like right there.
Yeah.
I was right there hitting that, and all the other girls, their parents were letting them hit that and shave, and mine was like, no, you're too young. You shouldn't be doing that yet. It's gonna grow back worse. Like, yeah,
All those wives' tales or whatever. like-
yeah, it's gonna grow back worse, and you're just like 12. You shouldn't be
Oh
needing
my
to do
God.
that. I had to get, I had to be like 15, and I was finally able to. So for the longest time in Louisiana, I would not wear short pants or skirts. I would just wear long
Wolf
pants year round.
girl, wolf
Yep.
girl. Poor little fucking wolf. You lived as a werewolf briefly in your life, man.
Yeah.
You know what it's like. You have the fangs, you got the hair. Yeah, man. It's Ginger Snaps all over again. That's amazing. I think that's really cool, actually, because you took something that might be other people today might go like, that's my trauma, and you turned it into like a great love and something you get creative with to this day and have kinship with.
Right?
You found something cool. Yeah, you made something good out of it. It's, a lot of people would be like,
I definitely expanded lug nuts as I aged. I got into more and more, discovering more and more of the werewolf movies. I have a bunch of books about like werewolf myths, like where they think the first one started, like way back in the like. I am completely just enamored with the concept of werewolves, and it was all because I already liked wolves, and then I was getting made fun of.
right.
All because I couldn't
Cool
shave.
origin. I like that. I like that a lot. So are you one of the people who's like werewolves are sexier than vampires?
Yes and no.
Okay.
So, there's a chart that used to get pulled up. A chart of when a werewolf.
You need this for your show, for
Right.
sure.
When a werewolf. I need to get it back, and it's what stage of werewolf is sexy, and then what
Right.
stage do they stop being hot?
Right. As it crosses over into like full up.
The more animal, the more wolf they start looking, the more dog. It's like, all right, that's bestiality right here, right here. This is the line. Like,
Throwing it down a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. When he gets a hairy sleeve on his dick, there's no.
yeah, I'm done. When that
no
doesn't look
more.
human,
more.
definitely out. I'm out.
Well groomed werewolves over here. And
Manscaped. I need my werewolves to be manscaped.
You know, I was when I was like a teenager and hormones were hitting. I checked a book out from the library that was like kind of old and beat up and had that nice kind of creepiness to it, and it was about werewolfism, and it was filled with detailed rituals on how to become a werewolf, and they were very sensual. They were kind of sexy because they were like fucking creepy, right? It was like the whole recipe going down. It was like, you must find a hill with one tree upon it and dig a circle in a circle this big, and then build a fire and put a pot upon it and put nightshade and other hallucinogenics into a pot and stir it around. And then you must say that you must get naked and like oil yourself up with all the hallucinogenics and then say a prayer. And then the Satan himself will come out of the pot and you will ask him, if you can make a deal and you could become a werewolf that night. And it's like this full pagan ritual that I'm reading about. And I go to sleep that night, and I end up having like a nightmare / sex dream because I'm a teenager at this point.
Yeah.
And it's like a nightmare where I'm trapped in the wilderness in the winter, and a like mysterious, sexy gypsy woman lets me in her cabin for the night, and she's like a werewolf, but I don't know. And she seduces me. We are having a good time, and then she turns into a wolf during. So like I wake up like, holy shit. I don't know if that's like the sexiest thing ever or the most horrific thing ever. That I just experienced. But I had a new outlook on werewolves after that. Let's just say that.
I think if anybody slathers enough hallucinogens on them, they too can be werewolves.
Yeah, we can all be werewolves, not swearwolves.
Yeah.
The nightshade and like it was really detailed, and I was like, why are they telling people this? Now people are gonna do this shit. Like we have the exact chemical equations for how to like summon Satan to turn us into a werewolf. It was creepy. It was interesting though. And I also have this book, you might have it too from the way you were talking. It's like on the history of werewolves in Europe that this guy charted way back when, but really it kind of turns out to be just cannibalism. But they treated it as werewolf attacks and stuff, and he would investigate. You seen this book, the werewolf book?
I have a bunch of different books that are just titled Werewolf, Werewolf, the Compendium, Werewolf, the Dictionary,
right,
Werewolf, everything. So, Wolfen's a good one, and The Howling's a good one.
Those are good.
I'll have to go there. I finally reset up my bookshelf. I'll have to get them sometime. But there was a lot of ones like that. Some of them were just like every myth that could be a werewolf, including skinwalker myths and Greek and. Well, did you take your collar off? Bruh. What? Just looked over and I'm like, why is your collar just sitting next to you? All right, bud.
Breaking the law.
Right? You don't want it no more.
Fuck the man.
But there's stories similar to that. It's just been a long time since I've cracked those books open. I've had them since I was a teen. Remember? Oh my gosh! Remember the Wicca craze where there was like teen witchcraft books and
yeah. Well, if you look back to like the 60s, 70s, witchcraft books caught on, and dark arts and Satanism, the Satanic Bible was published, and all this return to like paganism and dark stuff, trying to look for, because this like generation of youth kind of got lost. The boomers, it was the boomers, man, and they had a lot of their little witchcraft phase, but a lot of those women grew up to be our moms, so it's all good. It's not the end of the world. They're not all going to really become witches, Barnes Noble has a witch section now, but I think it's called self-help or something weird that has nothing to do with witchcraft. But like all it is like tarot cards and like witchcraft books and like how to do magic.
Collecting some of the tarot cards and stuff like that. And I think I have a book that's labeled Moon Magic that I never got to finish reading. I just thought it was interesting. But I remember my little sister having just teen witchcraft spells for teens, and I'm like,
they mass marketed.
You're freaking like 14 years old, sitting there with a candle in front of you. You're like, man, this dude at school I might have a crush on. It's gonna be my boyfriend tomorrow.
Well, now they call that they just call that manifesting.
Yep, yeah, that's
bro, manifested.
I can't keep up with these kids' terms.
I'm glad to not keep up with their terms. I think their terms are fucking goofy.
They just get worse, because I'm like, how was the other words just not good enough for this?
They need to stop calling everything a fucking journey, or else I'm out, man. Stop. I'm not. I don't want to hear about your journey to the dentist's office or your like journey in your relationships or anything. I don't care. It's not. I get the word, but don't make everything a fucking journey. Maybe I'm watching too much reality TV, but I hear that all the fucking time. All the time. And of course, they're all vibing with everything. I'm finally
like that kind of old person where I'm like,
stop vibing on my lawn. Vibing on my lawn.
Yeah.
Fucking no cap.
Do that at
Fucking-
home. Y'all supposed to do that inside. Back in my day, we did that in private.
Vibe, yeah.
Yeah, we
Crazy
vibed in private.
kids. So, you know, you vibe in prive. That's how it rhymes,
Yeah.
man. Rhymes and something. My generation, we were private, but we did it. We vibed. We did. Promise. We didn't have phones to record everything with, Piper.
Yeah.
It was a
Yeah,
different
you just have
time.
to take our words for it.
Yeah. We just had to do crazy
I
shit.
kind of,
and
I
hope
kind of
people
miss,
spread our
yeah, I
legend.
kind of miss that where like everybody now they do crazy stuff as a performance instead of just doing it because it's fun. Like, oh yeah, we used to do all this cool stuff. Nobody
'Cause
sat
it
there
was
and
fun.
recorded us. We were just having fun doing it.
It
And,
was just fun to shoot bottle rockets at the cop cars as they passed by.
right.
It was just fun. It was just, we did crazy shit. We did some crazy shit and we had fun. Nothing to record. It was just an awesome moment. You remember it later. You treasure it. It's great. Now it's all recorded. And yeah, I feel like out there's more media and more people than ever screeching for attention so they don't have to go get a job on the internet. That's just kind of the way it is. You know? So
Yeah.
a lot of static, a lot of noise out there.
Mad TV, Stewie, the look what I can do, kid.
Yeah, it's vague.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that in a while.
I know.
minute.
That's what a lot of YouTube reminds me of now. A lot of YouTube and a lot of Twitch. It's just like a lot of kids going, hey, hey, hey,
Hey,
look
hey.
what I can do. Woo!
Oh man. Wow. How do we monetize that, Piper?
Yeah.
How do we do it? I asked
Shorts.
my niece
think
when I was
YouTube
hanging out
Shorts
for my.
and TikTok or something. I
Okay.
think is where the little ones where you just you just jump or flail your arms and woo! Look what I can do. Mom,
Look what
Mom,
I can
Mom,
do,
Mom.
kids.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
Look what I can do.
Oh shit, that is cool.
That's
Okay,
love.
okay, that's fair.
All right.
That's fair.
Okay.
You got me
Look what I can do. But here's the thing. Like my niece, I'm like, what do you watch? And she watches people do fake. It's like scripted fake people visiting abandoned spots that are supposed to be all
Oh.
creepy, but it's all like pop culture-y now and has really nice lighting. Everything's really clean. They have a like nice camera crew with them. It's not like how it was. It's not like people who are like going there alone in like weird gear to like climb around and do dangerous shit. It's like all scripted with like girls with perfect makeup and like they're obviously like the cast on the show. And I was just like, this is what you guys watch? Like, okay. I mean, there's interesting places, I guess, but they're not. It's just very. It was all very produced and manufactured these days. But I guess that's just how some shows want to be to get those clicks and build a channel and stuff. But yeah, that's what I see kids watching. They watch something called brain rot.
Yeah.
They watch what they call brain rot. And I'm like, what? Isn't that everything? I don't know.
I feel like brain rot's intentional. They want each
Brain rot.
generation to just be dumber and just be tuned into like short attention spans. Don't mind what everybody's doing over here. Here's something
Yeah.
shiny. Like
Yeah.
let
Yeah.
me jangle some
I see
keys.
it. Look what I can do. I mean, never. Here's one of my lessons in life, though, I think. Never underestimate the younger generations as
Oh, yeah.
just like all dumb or anything. There's always going to be cool, smart people that appear and do something amazing. It's just
Yeah,
part of
and-
human way, you know?
Yeah, what we see is what's mass produced and mass consumed. And then the outliers are going to be what's actually interesting and who's actually cool out there.
Yeah.
Oh,
It-
I like shinies.
Yeah, I mean, hell, a lot of the younger generations, because they always rebel against who's in charge, are going up against a lot of the things that people like you and I were fed up with years ago.
Yeah.
They catch on and they rebel. It's great. It's like the kids are all right. It's gonna be all right, everybody.
Yeah.
Don't fret. But as you get older, I do feel it. I feel the ghost of that like darkness catching me, going, fucking bunch of idiots, bunch of imbeciles. They don't know what they're doing. Like, look at what they like. Look at, you know what I mean? But it's like, that's how adults treated me, and it wasn't right then. I liked cool stuff. You know what I mean? I wasn't up to no good. I was just a normal teenager trying to find his fucking way.
I was up to no good.
Yeah, I know. I could tell by the mask. Look, I feel like I'm about to get robbed.
I'm always up to no good now. No, that is the thing. I do catch a lot of the oh my gosh, everybody's gotten dumber, and then I'll start thinking about the stupid stuff I did, and I'm like, no, just the stupid stuff changed.
Yeah, it took a new form and some new people, but still, we all had our stupid stuff we did. Or you look back and you're like, wow, I was an imbecile. I didn't know shit. I could have died. Like, I'm like, yeah, I could have died. Huh.
That one where all the time I'm thinking back and I'll be like, how did I make it this long? Because wow, I really thought I was immortal when I was younger, and now I'm paying for it.
Definitely. Well, it's all part of living, man. You lived your way, and that's the best you could do, right? I mean,
and I get to have those. Like, that's cool though, because I get to have those memories, even if there wasn't videos or cameras taking pictures. Or
I'm glad there weren't. I don't want to see myself too much in that regard.
Right. I don't actually want to. I can't. Yeah, that's the thing too. Is like now everybody's on display all the time, and I'm like, I'm kind of glad that when I was a dorky kid, I missed all of that, because then I got to see it all the time.
Yeah. Oh, little wolf girl with her dress pulled down over the ankles, looking all Pentecostal, trying to hide that hair, baby.
Trying to hide her legs. Yep.
Oh man, that's so. There's something really adorable about that, though. Like, it makes you endearing. You know what I mean? Because there was nothing you could do about it. You know what I mean? Your parents were like, "Nope, you won't do that. I can see your dirty pillows," or whatever. like fucking Carrie's mom. No, I'm kidding. I'm sure your parents were nice. It's just kind of like,
but
okay, fair enough. We can get into that.
She's too like a hardcore rebel, because not only was she like, I guess, old fashioned and tried to make me sheltered, but she was one of those. Oh, that's for boys.
Wasn't far off.
That's for boys, mom. Like, you're a girl. You can't be into that. You have to be into girl stuff. My dad wanted a boy, so I was into boy stuff because I was the boy. Like, it's not like the stand-in boy. My dad ended up with 4 girls before he gave up, and it was like, apparently I'm just not having a boy.
I'm just shooting X's, man.
Yep.
I'm just shooting X's. Yeah, some guys' sperm are like that, and you're just like, whoops. It's gonna be a girl again. So somebody had to be the dude, and it was you. You were the tough rumble tumble lady of the group.
Yeah, I was.
Are you the youngest? Or are you
the oldest?
Oldest. Oh, okay. Yeah. So you were, the father's begotten son, like he's the son that he always wanted. Okay, that's very sweet of you. I bet you guys bonded through that and stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm way closer with my dad than my mom. I think she just really hated the no, this is for girls and this is for boys, and my dad was just like, psh. So
whatever you want.
I was into video games, horror movies, comic books, all the stuff that I'm still into, because of him. While she's over here going, I'm putting you in ballet, and you're gonna do this girl thing, and
she wanted to girl you up. Yeah. Get it? Makes sense. And it's kind of a funny little conflict. I'm glad you came out on the other side, still a cool pop culture, comic book loving, horror loving weirdo like me. I appreciate it.
And my sister, it took her a lot longer, but she ended up as weird as me almost. The second born. And then everybody else is like very cutesy. It's like we got girlier as it went, because that's how he gave up. He just started giving up more and more. Like, I'm not having a boy. Guess I better embrace all this girly crap. Like,
yeah, here's your Barbie dollhouse, sweetie. Meanwhile, you were like fucking. Like you're driving a motorcycle around or something. But okay, that's cool though. I always thought the tomboy was an endearing character on the playground growing up. You know, I always thought that they were cool instead of like a freak or weirdo. I was like, because like I grew up on '80s movies. Like there were cute tomboy characters in those movies. Like they're not that weird. You know what I mean? Like I had the weird moment of saving a tomboy from a bad guy.
At the time, I feel like there was something wrong with me because the other girls were making fun of me because I wasn't pretty and this and that and into whatever they were into.
So hard on each other, dude.
Girls are mean. Girls are nasty. And that never goes away, I don't think. Like,
yeah, words are weapons for you guys. It's nasty.
Struggle.
Not cool.
So I was going to say, do you want to pull up your campaign so that you can control checking it out?
Yes, that's right. I usually have it in the chat. I was just kind of, getting into werewolf chat with you.
Oh yeah.
Private chat. I'm gonna put it in this.
I don't want to like follow too much of a typical promo show because it's the F It show and it's supposed to be a chill show. I was actually gonna make a separate promo show, but I'm very much F It. F It. I'm just gonna the F It show will have promos sometimes.
F it.
F it, right? That's become just my life motto over the years, and it is changed things. Like the F it lifestyle, absolutely gets rid of a lot of stress.
It really does, guys. That is like one of the secrets is knowing when to not give a shit and just picking your moments to give a shit. I mean, sometimes you can't. That's life.
Sometimes you absolutely have to give a shit. But you're required to. But
realize you have less of a shit to give about all the right things, though, because as you get older, you're like, where does my energy need to go? I need to really make sure it goes into this and this and this. I don't have
any extra. You have to really like ration your energy.
You do.
And so I think people chill out as they get older. They care less about crap that when they were younger they cared about. Like, man, I remember a time when teen years, young, like into 20s and stuff like that, where I would not leave my house if I didn't have makeup on. Like, now I'm like, who am I trying to impress? Ain't nobody. I ain't want none of anybody. Like,
you're the chick at Walmart in the jammy pants now. You don't give a damn.
That's me. Yep.
All right. All right.
That's it. Yep.
Fuck you. And she didn't shave those legs. Fuck you. Wolf girl. Let's go.
Right.
Awesome. Well, you know what? It's one thing to worry. It's been you figured out this is where my energy needs to go because I can't be worrying about what some stranger thinks. I got to move on.
Yeah.
It's the way it is. And I get you, man.
The whole reason I even got into I got to have makeup on was only just because of girls are really mean to tomboys. Like so that's how I got that complex in the first place, where I'm like, well, I'm not leaving without making sure I 100% look like a girl, even though was still wearing dude's clothes.
You had to be mean girl passing.
Yeah. Like I'm like, dude's clothes are way comfier, so I'm gonna keep wearing dude's clothes. But to make up for that, I'm gonna make sure my face looks like a girl's face. For sure. And then I'm going to shave my head.
And that'll confuse the shit out of them. Confuse everybody.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm just going to look like a pretty boy with boobs.
Okay. That's some weird shit on the internet, I'm sure, somewhere. Rule 34, let's go. But
that
until
was
then...
I was doing for a while was shaved head, boys' clothes.
Okay.
But, like, gothy punk in the face.
Okay. Yeah. You're finding you're like just what you were comfortable with, and
and like my shirts would definitely show that I got titties, but then the pants and stuff would be like dude's pants because you guys have pockets that are like useful.
I know. Every time girls have pockets on something, they show it off to me like I give
so
a shit.
Exciting.
Like, it has pocket. Look,
it has pockets I can actually put things in, and they're not just there for looking at. Yeah,
we got some pretty excellent pockets, man. We got pockets where there doesn't even need to be pockets. Sometimes it's great. Like we got them. We got them.
Jinkos. I still swear by Jinkos, man. I love them so much.
Oh, you're a Jinko. Okay, keeping it alive. Are they still around or?
Yes. Sort of. They're very subdued compared to like their older styles, but sometimes they'll bring those back. So my Jinkos mostly came from eBay, from other people going, yeah, I bought this back in the 90s, never wore them. They sat in the bottom of my drawer, I forgot I owned them. I'm selling them. And they'll be like, I'm selling them because, I'm clearly outgrown my Jinko phase. And I'm like, I haven't. Gimme.
yeah. That's an untapped market now because like no one's wearing those now. They're like, it's like all yours, Piper. All right.
So freaking comfy, like a skirt for each leg. Come on, man.
Right. It's like double the skirts, man. Just fucking easy breezy up in that shit. That's hilarious.
I can sit however I want.
I have noticed women lately wearing like baggier pants, like the tight, like look at my ass crack pant days are kind of like falling away.
I hated those days. I am a huge
I loved
wide
every
leg
second
pants
of them.
person. I love big old wide leg pants. Yeah.
Oh shit, your time is come, Piper. Your time has come. It's
Yes.
back, yo, in style. I promise. I'm seeing it.
Well, I noticed
speaking
something
of
too.
style,
I won't get made fun of for having like actual claw nails anymore because now that is a thing, and that is a popular thing.
Thanks, Instagram
Probably with the kids,
influencers.
but I don't care. Like I'm just like, look, I'm not a weirdo because other people are doing it now. It's not just me. But yes,
Cool.
Terror in the
Claw.
Trenches.
Speaking of claws, Terror in the Trenches 2. Oh my God, this book, man. I am so excited to make this book. World-class team, Monica McCagney of Terror in the Trenches 1 and Monster MD and I wanted to tell you guys the ultimate Black Terror story. And with this amazing book in the second one, we start off with Black Terror stripped of his powers and up against a sniper with scopes for eyes who has him dead bang, just waiting for him to make a move. He is about to die already because he has a bullet through the gut. That's how we start. From there, he's going to go up against a horrific monstrous trapper, cybernetically enhanced, kind of a patchwork of steel and weaponry and flesh all strung together. And as he fights them, he's going to be remembering his past and realizing this is kind of his fault. This is his darkness and his sins come back home to roost in a lot of big ways. So some big reveals in this, guys. I'm really excited about it. We've got this kind of Bruce Timm on steroids, artful style happening.
I love that. I love that so much for this
yeah.
book. Like
so stylish, right?
Yeah,
I love it. And yet there's
so
a real grittiness and brutalness to it. It does not hold back. And I think that's part of what makes it cool and kind of unique. We are trying to make Black Terror a character that people care about and are really cool with. He is a golden age, free to use character that I kind of have reinvented for this story and realized, there's too much potential with him to make him cool, and no one is doing it. So I felt, I don't know, almost obligated. I felt a fire under my ass to make him into something people care about. So this is a story with a real human core. It's not just awesome action and violence. It's got a real human side to it because this is a man who's made mistakes. This is a man whose past is coming back to haunt him in a big way as these different monstrous characters show up. In the first book, we blew up his neighborhood. Spoiler alert. It happens at the very beginning. And so as he trudges through the ashes of his neighborhood, he realizes his sins have come home to roost. And the ghost of his wife even shows up after he inhales his terror gas to get his powers again. And she's haunting him, and she has her own motivations and whispers from the shadows and of mistakes he doesn't dare admit that he made. So there's a lot going on here, guys. I really hope people will check it out. 72 pages. We hope to get it done by the end of the year. We're a little over 1/3 done already. So every bit of money helps us get the team paid, gets it printed, shipped, gets it to you guys in hopefully a timely way. We're going to work towards getting it done as fast as we can. And I really love what we're making here. This is the ultimate Black Terror Dark Avenger story.
I love it. I do really like that it starts already in the middle of like peril. There's no slow getting there. I do like the kind of stories that are like drop you into something you can get into right away, and then kind of explain why you were there. Without slowing down on the action. I love that storytelling style. Terror in the Trenches has got it. I do have to ask, is there any more to be done with Monster MD?
Yes.
Good. I was going to say that's
Monster
when I jumped
MD,
in with Monster MD.
Right. It's been too long, and I need to really finish writing part 2. I've had ideas for it, but I never committed to them because they didn't like when I create, I'm really following my gut and like what excites me. And Monster MD 2 is kind of a work in progress still, and I needed that concept that was much stronger than what I was doing. So yeah, it's been going back and forth, but I've been missing that crew. I want to tell more stories with them. I really do. I think people would love it too.
I just want to make sure that there are more potential stories waiting. I know we're talking about Terror in the Trenches this time, but I'm like, I got them, and I've been needing to ask because, that's where I jumped in and became a Vaughn fan.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Heck yeah. And the art styles just really match the storytelling for all of these, both of these. Like,
yeah,
I love
Monica's amazing style of evolved from like more anime in the past and kind of evolved into this, but more Bruce Timm, more stylized. It's a great mix. Italian artist, lives in a little town, really shy, kind of keeps to themselves, but like makes this great art that just goes so well with what I envision, but also just how I write my characters. So yeah, man, we're making some of the best stuff in comics together as a team. So I really appreciate getting to work with Monica. Tiago, as you can see, perfect colorist for this book. He adds a texture and a grittiness to it while also like a painted beauty. And he always adds to the lighting in ways that just really add to the drama and tell the story in a great way. He'll add shadows and lighting that we didn't even have in the original art that really enhance the drawings and just make them beautiful and more in depth and just interesting. So he was
like
perfect.
That. I really like that the coloring and the drawing isn't fighting each other. Sometimes you see that. Sometimes you feel like the artist and the colorist were fighting over the art. So I really like it when it meshes together really well.
Yeah.
I really like this art style. I don't really need hyper realistic, especially if the story itself isn't gonna be like.
Right. Just have fun with it. I've always been into over the top violent animations, and that's kind of what this is in a way. It looks like it, at least. And I just think that's the best way. It's not just for the shock. It's to tell the best Black Terror story. I needed to go this route. I needed to be the ultimate Dark Avenger story too, and put him on the map as just as cool as Punisher, Wolverine, or any other cool, darker, more violent, brutal heroes out there.
Yeah, I'm loving this. I'm gonna assume that somebody backing Terror in the Trenches 2 can get a hold of the first one.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
So
if they are behind and they're like really down for this, they're just hearing about it, they can catch up easy.
There is a catch-up tier that gets you book 1. It is beautiful, man. It's 88 pages of content. I think the story is like more around 77, 78, or 78 pages, something like that, 76. And it's beautiful, amazing art, great cover with some like red foil stamped logo that just gleams beautifully. It's a really nice book. So yeah, please get that. You will love 1 and 2 together. I think it builds up really well into one cool story. So hope people check it out. We got great art here. Look at this. Black Terror going up against Lockshot. It's a girl with mutated sniper scopes for eyes.
Yeah.
Like the sniper that never misses, And then, of course, Lady Satan is captured. And the ghost of his wife, you can see her here, captured and strung up over the grave of his wife. And you can kind of tell it's the Black Terror's grave because it's got his big skull and crossbones on it. But, yeah, beautiful shot. Really freaky, too, though. Just horrific.
Yeah, ahead of time, I was scrolling through quickly to get it, and I really liked this composition right here and everything, and I'm just like, see, this getting dark, but it doesn't have that, man, I'm gonna get depressed reading this feel. Like,
yeah, I hope not. I like to think people just have a good time reading it, and there's still hope in everything I make. I'm not one of those like trying to bum you out creators.
Not trying to force you to cry. There's some stories that I think are really, really good, but they're obviously meant to just be depressing, and I can't.
A tragedy,
yeah. Some tragedy. Yeah, tragedy just without like it keeps throwing the tragedy part at you and not giving you a time to breathe, any kind of relief in the story at all.
Right.
I can't. Some of them are really good, and I think they're written really good, but I can't get through them sometimes because I'm just like, I need to feel good.
I need to pay off.
I want to read something specifically to feel bad right now.
Yeah, it's just like listening to music that makes you fucking depressed. Like you did, people do it all the time. But
Right.
I think a lot of stuff will cross over into nihilism, and I just won't watch that either. I'm just like it's
Yeah.
kind of become soulless content that just keeps repeating the same message. And I when I get your message and you just repeat it, I'm out a lot of times. And if the message is like humanity sucks, humanity sucks, humanity sucks, I'm just like, okay, give me something to hold on to in this dark fucking world, man.
Yeah.
Like give me a little hope. Even Black Terror needs to have like a little light of hope at the end of this story, I hope, so let's get it done.
Exactly. I like when it all comes together well. You might be trying to somebody might be trying to tell a tragic story, but they need to leave that light in there like um wow, this stuff is terrible, but they're going to come out the other end like better or
Yeah.
something. Something good is going to come from all of this. Instead, it just keeps being bad or getting worse. I
Yeah.
can't do, but
There's a lot of nihilistic stuff out there, man, and stuff that that's just how they want to do it. It's usually called paying it off. Yes, things can get worse and worse for your hero before it gets better, but you have to give that crumb of like
yeah,
resolution that feels good. It's called a payoff. It's part of what makes good storytelling, I think. Certain writers leave that out and I think they think they're being like, I don't know, reinventing the
deep.
wheel, but I just think they're kind of lazy, to be
Right, I was gonna
honest.
say some of them. I feel like they think they're just being deep, or being realistic here, or deep, or this or
Yeah.
that. And in my problem, my problem is like there's only so much bad stuff you can do to one character before the person that's trying to follow this character just goes, you know what?
Yeah.
I don't want to know how you torture them next. Like I need.
Yeah. It's you gotta have payoffs and you gotta have your moments of your hero like succeeding, but then there can be a new drawback. But like it's like a trail of crumbs, man. You gotta give like good feelings too every now and then, or else what's the point,
Yeah, I'm a
right?
big
I don't want
fan
to
of
watch it. I'll get
arcs,
depressed.
like
Yeah.
character arcs, even if it's within just a set size story. You want bad things to happen to them. Let it actually go like a roller coaster. Like let them go up.
Yeah.
They learn from that. Something good happens out of it, but then something new bad happens. But you need to have that relief. The only other thing I hate worse than that is the ones that try to shove comic relief into super tragic stuff, and it's jarring.
Yeah. Delicate balance. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. When they just suddenly like, okay, well, like in the last book, this happened to you, and now you're just this funny slapstick crap's going on. Like, I can't
Some
do
people
that either.
tone shift. Yeah, you got to be careful with
Yeah.
that, man. I'm just trying to like make an awesome Black Terror adventure, but it really is personal and dark. But there are these moments of triumph for him as he goes. He has to confront whether or not he's embracing his dark side or not, which seems to be taking him over as he goes further and further down this memory hole of like his past sins, And Lady Satan, she's another character. We have her here on the right, Golden Age character that I took for this, free to use, public domain, and I turned her into kind of a gun witch, a very acrobatic, mystical, the mystic gun ballistic, as I like to call her. She uses all these guns. They float around her. She's got gun heels. She's very aggressive. She's very, very badass. And her
I love
arc
her
needs
design,
to
and I think she fits in here like really in the mix. You got her fitting in there perfect.
She just looks great with Black Terror. Like there's a cool combination of heroes happening here. And then I designed my own bad guys without using the public domain ones for this. I wasn't, I had to for the story to kind of make it fit, make it work. But yeah, I think she came out beautiful, man. I really love this one that Monica did. I knew when we did these character designs, we'd have an awesome book. I knew we'd have some magic going here. So I really love it. Really fun character. She's kind of the mouth, and her arc is that she needs to kind of learn to trust people again and stuff. But she's been without her husband for a while, and ever since she lost him, it kind of made her kind of a solo act. So
Yeah.
pretty cool. Then we got these sweet villains,
I was gonna say you got to tell us about the
Meta.
villains. I love I love Bomb Chick.
Yeah. She was kind of like my excuse to do the Baroness or something, but you also make her have some cool explosive powers. Her cells get really excited, And then you can see her bones glowing inside, and then they all erupt explosions off of her body. So she's called Detonetta. She's also codenamed Blowout. And she, she works for the Black Reich. That is the name of our bad guys, everybody. The Black Reich has come back, and they've decimated Black Terror's neighborhood. And they are very strangely connected to him and kind of inspired by him in weird ways. It's going to be a really interesting connection. She is the Baroness of the Black Reich. She's kind of the right hand of the main guy, Dr. Kaufenstein. And she really looks up to him. She's really into him, and you'll get to find out more about her backstory in book 3. But she's definitely the one that helps decimate his neighborhood in book 1.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
is pretty crazy. Then you've got
I like
Lockshot
her
right.
design a lot. Not just because of the boobs. But
Yeah. It's not just boobs, all right?
just
There's
the
so
boobs.
much more sexy happening here. This was a really fun one to design. I kind of hand did this one and did like a bunch of different versions until I kind of singled out the one that I knew was like it, right? And sent it over to
Yeah.
Monica, and then Monica just cooked magic with this. Monica could do the sexy lady. It's good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And the horror stuff and the action. Monica could do it all. It's great. Then we got Lockshot, our little sniper with golden scopes for eyes, mutated scopes, blowing her bubble gum, a special gun that was given to her by her mom, who was a Russian sniper. And you're going to find out her little backstory in book 2. So it's going to be kind of fun. She
She's
does
another
not
one
like
that I
the
did
mist.
enjoy her design. I forgot what I was going to say. I really liked her design, though, too. Probably my 2 favorite of these 2 chicks.
Nice. Yeah, she was fun. She's a little more on the anime side, design-wise. But I kind of wanted it. I liked it that way. I felt like she worked. Somehow she connects with the rest of these characters. She needed big eyes to be a super sniper with no
Yeah.
scope, you know? I justified the big eye thing. Hey, I know what I'm doing. I love the idea that she never misses, and she's just very deadly with that rifle. And yeah, good times. I made a little logo for her and everything. She's awesome. She's a cool character. The book opens with him fighting her, and she's already put a bullet through him. So good times all around.
That's
man.
awesome. Oh, I remember
we
what I was
got-
going to tell you. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I like her because she reminds me of a character I had made for a tabletop roleplay a long while back.
Oh, cool.
It was superhero themed, but her name was Miss Nobody, and she had similar power set, sort of.
Oh, cool. I dig that. Little sniper eyes. It's fun, you know. I knew these characters all needed to connect back to Black Terror in a way, so they needed to have like some designs and elements to them that make them connect, but they also need to be really different than each other. Right, so that way you have a cool cast of villains, you know, that have different cool tropes and powers to them. Then you've got Dr. Kaufenstein, our kind of like horrific leader who's connected to Black Terror. You'll read about that in book 1, and you'll see more about him kind of trickled in as the story unfolds. He's leading them, and we assume he's leading them to kill Black Terror, but we'll see more as the story expands, what happens. And of course, we've got Saul back, the horrific cybernetic undead monstrosity who sets a lot of traps and also has an awesome arm that can change into different weapons.
I like his design. He's not my favorite person, but his design is definitely like screams villain. It's great. It's classic
cool.
to me. It comes off as like classic.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's very inspired by Trapjaw from He-Man and stuff, so I wanted to take that, and I was like, you know, if you make a few design changes on Trapjaw, you've got yourself a horrific kind of Wolfenstein Nazi zombie type character. And so I just ran with it, and he just came out so cool. He needed to be someone also like very imposing to Black Terror physically. He needed to be like the big muscle and like just terrorizing.
Yeah.
You know, just horrific. Yeah. Then we got the terror cycle. Oh hell yeah! I really like the way this came out. It's very World War II cycle, but that looks like it's been modified into something really badass and muscly. Good stuff.
Cooler than Harley.
It's the terror cycle. And just like Black Terror, it pops a little gas vial and gets his powers back. He pops a button on this and a bunch of gas, like special nitrous or whatever, like pumps through the system, and he goes way faster. So good times. He and his bike both gas up. All right, it's awesome. And then we've got our double-sided poster. You get both of these image and just decide which one you want to display. Kelsey Shannon, Lady Satan on the left, pretty badass, cool little cheesecake happening.
Yeah.
And Black Terror Lady Satan homage to Shaken, looking like the Scorpio Connection cover from back in the day. If you guys know that book, I grew up liking that one as a kid. So yeah, it's a little fold-out poster. And then, of course, we got the Terror Files, which are prints of our characters that are also really, really cool kind of character info sheets on the back that look like something from, CIA redacted section of, classified documents type shit. It's really fun. So I hope people will check that out. It's prints of our beautiful character designs you guys saw up here. And then on the back, it's all this stuff about the character so you can learn cool new facts about them and stuff. That's pretty much all our stuff right there, man. That's our, that's like all the cool stuff we're offering. We got the 3 different covers, really badass. Cover A, cover B, and the Virgin variant. I'm really happy with them. This is just a great campaign, great work of art we're making here, and we're making Black Terror hopefully it's a character you guys can get into and just love
you
this
got
story.
Indiegogo to cooperate. A lot of people are just giving up,
I don't
trying
blame
to
'em.
figure it out on the back end anymore.
Yeah, it was that hard. It was a headache, man, and there were problems when I launched. I remember, so it was bad. I heard it's like a nightmare when you try to fulfill now too, which sucks.
Oh no!
That they made it harder. Yeah. So this, I don't know. Hopefully, we can do well enough on this to justify me continuing the pain of using it. But if we don't, then maybe I'll be on that Fund My Comic train. I do like them, so
yeah,
we'll see.
Fund My Comic is awesome. And
Yeah,
I know
man.
Indiegogo has got their specific, still built-in kind of audience that are like kind of Indiegogo loyalists. So you want to put your stuff up there in front of them. But I feel like once they got bought, they made that so hard to do.
I feel like they did. I feel like a lot of people ducked out because of the changes that were made and how they did things, how they copy pasted their original website that's all based around tabletop RPG games, and they just copy pasted it for Indiegogo now. Like it's like it treats you as you set up your campaign like you're setting up a tabletop RPG campaign. Yeah, it uses that language. It's really weird. And it was really, you had to move around a lot to like activate things and get things working. It was very bizarre and it didn't really make sense. And everything's tiny and weird and hidden. It was like being in a fucking labyrinth with a minotaur, dude, trying to get this shit done. Like it was crazy.
I feel like when they bought it, they should have did the reverse, like imported Indiegogo's setup to their stuff.
Yeah.
Instead of the other way around.
I know, right? You think they'd be like, cool, we get your architecture, right? But I don't know how the deal went down or why they didn't even use any of it. They could have just used some of it and like hybrided it, but they just didn't want to pay or use money. They just copy pasted. And,
yeah, they could just be paying for like the name almost, the branding and nothing else.
Yeah, it could be these days. I don't know about all that type of stuff that much. I just know how to make kick-ass comic books and hope that they can help me sell it. But it does feel like, a lot of people are fed up, and I feel kind of the same way. But I hope that now that we've reached our goal just today, that we can keep it going and at least make this a good campaign. If it's my last one, it's my last. But if people say, no, I like it, I want to keep going, just let me know and I'll listen definitely to customers. That's why I did this. I wanted customers to have options for my campaign. So check it out.
Heck yeah. Yeah, and if, like I said, if anybody's looking and they haven't checked out the first one, I highly recommend both of them. I also highly recommend Monster MD. That's still my baby. That's my favorite.
Good book. It's a killer book. I've been missing those characters. I definitely need to write more, and I should have just done it a long time ago. It's just, I'm an ADD person, like I said. Like, I go where the lightning strikes me, and it just goes all over the place to different... I've created maybe too many different ideas and books all at the same time.
I was going to say, I have that problem, and then that's why, none of them are finished, though. That's because I keep jumping over here and there, and...
Yeah. And you're like, one day, one will be finished,
I'll bounce around enough, and I'll bounce back to one of them enough to finish it. Because when I'm working on one, I'll just suddenly get an idea that's perfect for the other one. Stuff like that.
Yeah, that happened to me recently. I was coming up with some idea where some mate, like patriarch of the family comes back to fix his family, kind of a la Dark Shadows a little bit, like a vampire guy. And he was going up against a guy who loan sharks out his soul to people to help them get like luckier at life and do better at life. But then they have to pay, and if they can't pay, he like eats their soul. And I was like, what should he be? He's a loan shark who does souls. I'm like, soul shark. And then, like, all of a sudden, I'm not doing the story about the vampire guy. Like, I'm doing a story called Soul Shark.
Soul Shark, yeah.
And like, and by the end of the day, I had notes for not one but two stories, which I'm cool with. But yet, you know what I mean? You're just like,
that's exactly that's how it starts. I have to ask really quick because I noticed that a frame around my thing is going off a lot. Is my microphone picking up like all sorts of crap?
I hear just like a light fan in the background, but not like.
Okay, yeah, there is a fan on. I would die if it wasn't on right now.
Right. It's not really invasive or anything.
Okay, as long as it's not like, because I'm still new with this particular streaming software too, so just making sure that it's not like interrupting every time my frame lights up or some crap, and it's just being annoying while it's sitting there.
No
I'm sitting there like
problems
trying to
on
move
my
away
end.
from it, like I'm making it right up.
You're totally good.
Sweet. You got you a trailer.
I sure do. You guys want to watch a trailer? Want to watch it? Here we go.
Woo!
Bam, bam.
I will mute my fan.
And Shazam. We are crafting the greatest Black Terror story ever told. With your help, the ghosts of his tragic past will drag the man named for terror back into hell in Terror in the Trenches 2. Hey guys, I'm Vaughn, award-winning creator of Monster MD and Kataru Witch Hunter. I've always loved the Black Terror, but I was sick of seeing this golden age icon watered down, forgotten, so I rebuilt him into something raw, uncompromising, and heavy with real meaning. This isn't just another safe superhero reboot. This is the darkest, most gripping Black Terror story ever put to page, a psychological descent into the nightmarish trenches of World War II and his past sins, where the horrors he thought he buried come clawing back to finish him. Terror in the Trenches 2 is the second volume in the Black Trilogy, his ultimate test. 72 pages of pulpy action that reinvents Black Terror like you've never seen him before. All done in a Bruce Timm on steroids style you won't forget. Will you stand with us and help Black Terror escape the trenches alive? Or watch him finally get consumed by the darkness he's carried for decades? Back the campaign and help us tell the greatest Black Terror story ever told. It's time to dig 2 graves, people. Let's go. Terror in the Trenches 2. I hope to see you guys there. Thank you so much for your support. All right.
2 graves, people.
2 graves. That's going to be really important in the story. You guys will see. It's not just a stupid fucking tagline, motherfucker.
I don't know. That already makes it sound cool, though.
Doesn't it? Makes you wonder what it is. That's why we market, baby. That's why we market. You have to understand. This needs to be the type of Black Terror story where in the future people are like, Terror in the Trenches, that's the one you got to read. Like, people need to recommend this shit. People need to be like, this is it. So we got to make it happen. We need your help. World-class art team. World-class story. Fucking it's not just about Black Terror, though. I am happy to make him so cool that you want to come back and read more stories with him. But it's more than that. It's a Dark Avenger story for the ages that I think everybody can, like, kind of relate to in a way. He's lost his wife. Her ghost haunts him. Big reveals with that. Amazing villains. Great character designs, great art, story that just keeps moving along, really kinetic, great pacing. It's going to blow your mind, man. And I don't know. I just think people are going to dig it. And it has big fighting in it. I mean, for people who like manga, I'm like reinventing how fights should go while using a little bit from their stuff, but like making it my own and doing better storytelling and more interesting twists and turns with the fights. Stuff that has real meaning, stuff that has real power to it. So, like, people need to check it out, man. Like, I'm creating the next great stories and fights in indie comics. I just hope people will check it out. This is a story you do not want to miss. So,
well, I didn't know the character until you did Terror in the Trenches.
Right.
I knew the Lady Satan character.
Cool.
But I did not even know his. So I didn't know he was a thing, and then so briefly I was like, bro, are other people like doing Bond's character over here? Like, what's going on?
Oh my God, these bad imitations of Vaughn's character. No,
Yeah,
man,
like, why are they copying him? Oh,
I
wait a minute.
saw this Black Terror character and he looked cool, but he wasn't cool. And I'm like, why isn't this guy cool? And then the more I read up and studied him,
Like,
seems like he should be cool.
Yeah.
Awesome skull and crossbones, black, like cool little domino mask, like weapons, World War II. Let's go. But he was kind of like pirated out. He has like a big cape and a cutlass. And I was like, no. I'm reinventing him. He is a trench warrior.
Yeah.
He is a walking like nightmare in World War II that clears out trenches by himself so that our army can move forward without losing any men. He is a weapon of destruction and, super strength, super durable, and then tons of bayonets, like all over his body, one in his teeth, and he's just cutting everyone to pieces like a fucking nightmare. When he breathes in his terror gas, he has to pop it to regain his powers sometimes. When he breathes out, the byproduct is a fear toxin. So that's something I added to him that gives him the name Black Terror. You see him as what you fear the most. And we get to explore fear in the story and themes of fear, but also like it's cool to see how like you get to see how all these different villains and everybody sees him. Like, what do they fear the most? It tells you a lot about the character. There's a lot to that. I think that's just really cool. Like what they fear the most is something you might not expect, and how they react to what they fear the most. Some people are terrified and frozen. Some people run away. Some people fight. So you're going to get different cool reactions to it too. But yeah, he's kind of like the Scarecrow in that regard.
Yeah, that makes me think of the Scarecrow a bit. But that's how creating works, is like taking your favorite bits of your favorite things and going, okay, that's really cool, but what if you did this with it? And you make your own thing.
And then before you know it, you're making something so cool. You're high on life. You're making something special, and you get tearing the trenches. It's I took something old and I made it new. I brought it into an interesting era of 1975 New York, when crime was at an all-time high and fear was everywhere. People called New York Fear City back then. Talk about the perfect time to set Terror in the Trenches, where a character named Black Terror is back on the prowl, having to fight all these people who just blew up his neighborhood. So yeah, it's really cool. It's kind of John Carpenter-y too, I would say, but it's got a lot of horror in it because of the the fear toxin coming off of the guy. So it's really cool. I think people will like it.
Yeah, I kind of like that mix too, where it's action packed. It's got like the underlying kind of war themes, but it's still got like a horror theme without committing to any specific one. I think it's a really nice looking mix.
Thanks.
And people's power sets kind of still have that superhero classic feel too.
Yeah.
Those the good and the bad guys. I really like that mix. The art style, like I said, is perfect for this story. I love it when the art style fits the actual story, like it's meant to be.
Yeah. It's like without Monica and Tiago, I don't know that I would be doing this book, but whenever we did these, look at this shot. I love this Bruce Timm fucking Batman animated stuff right here. Look at this. But it's got that little extra grit and with the blood, right? It's got that little extra thing
it's more grown up than the coloring is, it's got more to it. It's not as flat. But I do love the very obvious calls to the Bruce Timm style.
You came in like a wrecking ball. I did it first, Miley. Fuck off. No, I'm just kidding. You did it first. Oh, man. I love that. This is how we open the book. Black Terror's pinned down, guts hanging out, like he's just rebandaged himself in the kitchen with whatever he could find and used some herbs that have some antiseptic and numbing qualities to kind of help him with the pain. But meanwhile, he's got to save Lady Satan. He doesn't have his powers. He's run out of terror gas. So he's kind of screwed. It's gonna be awesome, man. This is almost a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde story too, because when he gets too much terror gas, he becomes like the black-eyed terror, as I call him, and he can't discern from friend from foe. He will kill his friends. He will murder everybody. He becomes like a maniac. I needed him to be a good guy that walks that line, between good and bad, where he could turn bad at any moment. I like those kinds of like dark, like loner, like good guys that are still really bad. You know what I mean? Like they have their dark edge. I always like that. So I just went with it for terror. I think it works. Good stuff. It's him fighting his way through as Lockshot and Saulback are giving him a hell of a time. And Lady Satan, as you can see, has gotten the shit kicked out of her in this. Some people tried to tell me she was a girl boss character. And I was like, all right, if that's what you think, but wait till you read 2. Right. Look at her. Like, this ain't no girl boss. Like, this girl's strung up, man. This girl's strung up.
There's nothing more boring than a character that has no weaknesses or flaws. You have to beat the crap out of your own characters.
Put them through hell.
Yeah.
So do you write werewolf, like, novel fiction or anything, or do comics, or...
I have a bunch of half-cocked ideas that...
Okay, just like more like script ideas, like notes and stuff.
Yeah, I have actually one character, and she was in Peregrine, and I managed to not get paid for my work, but I did manage to rescue her from their clutches. So she's free to use. The only problem is I don't want to remake the entire world. Just for her story. Her story would have worked really good in the world that was established. So basically, she'd practically be a different character, but just look the same. And so for a while, I didn't touch her because I was just like, that was a waste. But I still really like her concept. So I have started playing around with figuring out using her without having to... I don't want to, because I don't want to copy in the world she's in, basically, oh, well, this is just like the setup for this story over here.
Right. Right.
But I want to use her, so I'm starting to really look into that. I am, in my free time, working on a web novel that has some wolf stuff in it, werewolfy stuff in it. But it pulls from like a whole bunch of different mythologies and modern sci-fi shit a little bit too. It's kind of all over the place, but it's based on the entire thing was started just because of a VTube character.
Oh my god.
That I made on the fly.
I'll never forget the time I was dating some waitress chick back in Chicago who was like, I write werewolf fiction. Would you like to read my werewolf fiction? I was like, okay. I read it. I read her werewolf fiction.
Was it dirty?
Not what I read. It wasn't dirty, but it was like, let me put it to you this way. It was like she was masturbating when I read it. Because it was like, I put, okay. I don't remember the names of the brands, but she basically was like, I put brand, like name brand dress on the bed. Yes, I think I'll wear this tonight. Me and the boys are going out. And it's like obviously it's her in the book. It's her in the fucking story, obviously. And it's all about her being around a group of young, hot guys who are all werewolves. And they go out for the night, and like she's like, we go out in the Denali's or like Escalades. They go out in like black Escalades, and talks about like the leather seating. Like this girl is gonna be. I was like, damn, if I keep dating her, she's gonna have high expectations for our vehicles in the future. Right? That's expensive shit. I can't get us an Escalade.
If your self-insert's high maintenance. Oh man.
I know, dude. I can't do this. But but her fantasy to me is sexual even without, because she's getting all dressed up, and so are all the guys, and they all get in an Escalade and go to the club. and they go to the club, and there's a scene with dancing and all this bullshit. But then after they leave the club, they go out, I guess, the back door into the alley because she needs something crazy to happen. And then something crazy happens, and someone almost takes her away, but then they didn't. And then all the boys like wolf out and go and like circle her because they're protecting her as a pack, and she's part of the pack. And then they get in their Escalades and they go home. Chapter over. And I was like, God, this is fucking awful. Like, this is your masturbation. Like, this is what gets you hot. This is what gets her hot. So I just thought it was funny. It was just hilarious. I don't know. I didn't diss on her at all or like give her any shit about it at all. I was like, oh, okay, cool. All right.
There is so much. There is so much like werewolf fiction out there.
Yeah.
Which I thought
Disgusting
would be,
amounts.
you know, as I started discovering it and stuff, I thought was going to be awesome. But
right, you hope for the best as a fan, you know.
Right? But every single thing I found, it comes down to I'm a werewolf's mate.
Yeah. And then we fucked.
And he marked me with his teeth, and now I'm yeah. So every single one I would find would be some variation of that, even if the description sounded cool, like, oh yeah, there's these werewolves and underground blah blah blah, and they're fighting vampires and this and that, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then it turns out the story is still mostly centered around, oh no, I'm a mate to a werewolf, but I belong to a vampire.
Yeah, dude, like everyone makes their own version of porn sometimes.
Yeah.
Like I don't do that. I want to make like adventure stories that lift you up and put you through hell and make you think and make you feel like that have something to say, that have some meaning, but also are just fun and good times. But like werewolf fiction, like you're gonna get a lot of those people where it's like, this is me in a sexual scenario and werewolves because I'm horny for it. I mean,
monster fuckers.
Fetish world is a thing. Like it's all around. It's all around. You can't escape.
And I'm like,
it,
that's awesome and all. It's just that I can't find stuff that like isn't that in some way. Like I can't.
That's what
just
you need to write. You need to write what you're
being. Yep, exactly.
That's what you write. That's your niche.
I started reading so much of that too. Like I feel like I've read so much of that my entire life that I could just like in one evening write and have like a bestseller because I just write a werewolf. Yeah, there's two werewolves. One's an alpha and one's this. And I'm an omega and blah 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 blah. I'm like, dude.
One time I was driving my aunt across Texas and I said I had a cool idea for a werewolf story, and she just looked right at me and just said, without missing a beat, said, well, what's the point of doing a werewolf story? We know he's gonna die. I was like, what? And she's like, well, the werewolf has to die at the end. And I'm like, maybe in your fucking movies. But yeah, he was gonna die in mine. Fuck you. But like, it kind of like stumped me a little bit. I was like, well, but then again, I was like, well, that's a good question, or that's a good way to frame it, because you don't want to fall into cliche tropes. But at the same time, like the story of the werewolf did, you know, back in the day, it involved evil dying and the light beats of the dark, and that it's like a tragedy. That's how they did the first werewolf movies a lot of the time, right?
Yeah. And a lot of those themes just carry on, and they have not left. New stuff kind of gets added to the overall mythology, I've noticed. The dude that originally said that Wolfpack was an alpha and this and that, and they fought for they screwed up. They screwed up wolves, and I'm like, well, they just made werewolf mythology with that, because a bunch of what I freaking have gotten a hold of and read will all have the these two werewolf guys are fighting over being the alpha and blah blah blah. And I'm like that's not even a thing. Right? I'm like, that's not even a thing, guys. That's not a thing with wolves, guys. Yeah, but they'll be like, my inner wolf, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, then you don't have an inner wolf. You that's a dog. I don't know, man. Like, you
ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Right? I'm like, wolves don't work like that. Come on. You're setting this in modern times, and you're still...
You need to find another wolf nerd, you know?
Yeah.
That you both are like, Yep, the alpha's bullshit, bro. It's all bullshit. Right? It's all hype.
But I don't mind like using it for the mythology. If it would just separate it from trying to say it's a wolf thing, If they just made it like, no,
Yeah.
this is just an inherent werewolf thing, not a wolf thing, then my brain would separate it and be like, all right, that's how werewolves are. Just like, vampires and vampire bats don't do the same crap. Like,
Are
if
you,
just...
yeah. Are you excited for the new, what is it? Is it David Eggers' werewolf movie?
I've got my fingers crossed. Like, I'm hoping it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
But
He said it's his darkest
excited
movie
that it's
yet.
gonna be one.
Yeah. Do you think he's gonna like do the whole like it's not really a werewolf, it's just a crazy cannibal, like it was back in Europe back in the day? Because that's what it was.
Yeah.
I don't know. I hope it actually has a werewolf. Fuck it.
Right,
Let's go.
because I'm always looking forward to how are they going to tackle the transformation and what are they going to make their werewolf look like. That's one of my favorite things about like the different werewolf movies is like how are you going to portray that.
Yeah, it's important, especially ever since American Werewolf in London and the standard changed,
Yeah.
and everyone has their own style of doing it, and it's cool to see. I like it. It's part of it, the change of man into beast, and it's cool. It can be violent, it can be horrific, it can be quick, it can be painful, it can be not painful. It's interesting.
It's really evolved too from like from it's just a dude that suddenly grows hair at night, like a bunch of hair, and their teeth grow, and it's that doesn't look painful. That just looks like, oh, neat. All right, now you're hairy. Your 5 o'clock shadow went out of control at midnight. But and it kind of went from that to you've got the ones that portray it as they just kind of like magically turn into big wolves. It doesn't look painful or anything. They just kind of like morph. Yeah, they just kind of like it's like animorphs. They just
animorphs. I was gonna say they just kind of animorph into it.
Yeah, they kind of just animorph it, and it's like, okay, so that's kind of like a poof thing. The ones that are more interesting are the ones that really explore well, if you're going to turn into this, then your bones are going to do this, your muscles are going to do this. Was it Howling, where it was like a wolf comes out of human skin?
Flesh.
Basically?
Yeah.
Like, it almost looks like you're just shedding your human body that way. That's, I always found pretty fascinating, was the different ways that people would tackle the werewolf mythology that I don't see in the freaking fiction, like books, stories, but I've seen movies at least. So werewolf movies have been cool. Like the one that I want to do, the character that's kind of sitting collecting dust I want to use, she was a sci-fi take on werewolves. Because I just like I love reading different people's different ideas. Well, what if werewolves were a thing, but because this? Or, it wasn't a curse, but it's this.
Right.
There was that one movie where it was a medication for...
Oh, yeah. What is that one?
Red Moon? Wait.
Bad Moon?
Bad Moon? Something. I think the word moon was in it, but it was a freak show. It was a freak show girl that had that real...
Like... trisomy. No, not trisomy 21. That's retardation.
I was gonna say, I
They
can't remember the name of it.
like hyper.
Yeah, where they grow hair
like those
all
little,
over.
Yeah, the little boys in Mexico had it.
Yeah.
Have this like.
And then they'll call them like the real wolf person,
real wolf
man, real life wolf man, and it's just the hyper growing hair everywhere. And the movie
I was just thinking of that word the other day. Now I can't remember.
Right, I can't remember it right now. I haven't used it in forever. But yeah, that movie was a girl that was like that. And she was in a freak show, but there's an experimental medication that was supposed to make her stop doing that because she did not like being a freak. She wanted to be a pretty girl.
Of course.
And,
who wants to buy razors every day?
Right. Yeah, I'm allowed to shave now, and wax and all sorts of crap. I do them all.
Oh hell yeah!
I do it all.
Do it all.
Still a werewolf, though. Yeah. Especially in winter, because then I just stop caring. But when the weather's hot, I do them all. But yeah, no. And so there was an experimental medicine. Wasn't supposed to have human experiments, but her best friend or something like that was getting it to her anyway or something. And the prettier she got, the more feral and unhinged she started acting, and violent and stuff like that. And
Cool.
it was like, finally her friend was like, dude, all the mice that we gave this to killed each other, ate each other, and went nuts.
Yeah. She's a man-eater. She's a man-eater now.
Right? Like, they're hairless
Hot
now, but
man-eater.
they're hairless, and then they killed each other and went insane. Like, and so she was doing that. But I thought that was
We
an
had
interesting
hairless
take.
werewolves.
Right?
It was hairless werewolves. I
Basically.
always wanted to do that take. I've always, and people are like, you can't do that. You can't do that. But like, you can if you do it right. Yeah,
Right?
you just showed it. That story sounds okay. Yeah.
I thought the concept, it was one of those that I'm like, that's a unique concept for a werewolf movie. But when she looked like a werewolf, she was a nice, normal person otherwise. The more she looked like a pretty girl and the less she looked like a werewolf, the more she acted like a werewolf. And I thought that one was a neat one.
Yeah.
So I like stuff like that. Like, honestly, if I had my way, I'd probably have like 10 different comics out that were all just a completely different take on the werewolf myth. And I'm like, but I would have to create a world for each one so that it made sense. And I want to tell other stories.
The Piperverse.
Right? I've been trying so hard not to do werewolf stories because everybody expected werewolf stories. And I'm like, I'm going to show you, instead of going supernatural, I'm going to go sci-fi. And then I created a sci-fi version of werewolf. Go figure.
And you were like, wolves on the moon. Ow, 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 ow.
Yeah.
Werewolves on the moon. Let's go. They already did that comic, though, so you
Wolves in
wouldn't be able to do that.
space. Yeah, the
yeah,
one I
Space
have
Wolf.
is the one that's going to be a web novel first. But I'm like, I'm writing it and then posting it. I'm not doing that. Like, every Sunday I'll write another chapter on here and post it. I'm like, nah, I'm going to write like weeks and weeks worth of chapters and then just post them every Sunday. But the idea for it was kind of just like to put my feelers out there to see if there was enough interest in it being converted into a comic, because it was originally a comic idea and started as a little bit of a script before I was like, no, I want this in people's faces faster than I can make a comic. It's basically what that came down to. I'm like, no, I want the story in people's faces now.
Dude. Yeah, makes sense. It's all whatever format best fits what you're excited about. Do it. It works.
Well,
yeah, goddamn furry confirmed.
Oh, wrong one.
Oh, that's funny.
I get accused of that all the time. I'm always like, not a furry, I'm a werewolf. And I'm like, yeah, I guess werewolves are pretty furry. And then I noticed that there is a whole like subgenre,
did you notice?
of furries.
Oh, did you notice?
No,
Yeah.
because I thought furries were like,
man.
they had the suits that looked like mascot animals.
Yeah, they do. That's what I got introduced to when my friend came out to
Yeah.
me as a furry in film school and class, and I was like, dude, there's some things you just don't really need to show me. I don't need to know. I don't need. And he's
right,
showing
like
me
I
pictures.
thought that was the furry fandom, and then I found
That was what he had. Yeah.
later that there is like the sub genre of werewolf furries that just do really detailed, really amazing looking werewolf costumes. It's just that's their life. It's not just Halloween costume. You know,
right.
they're
We're waiting
living
for like a
on the werewolf.
Netflix doc on these guys.
And I'm like, I hate that I really love these freaking costumes and think that's really freaking cool because I could never wear one. I would suffocate.
Right. You want to, but you couldn't do it.
It looks so cool,
Couldn't
but
pull
I
it off.
know that I cannot do it in a whole face mask for very long. And I was a mascot character briefly for some educational thing at like one of the state parks. And I wanted to be the wolf, and it was so funny because I wanted to be the wolf. Of course I did.
Yes.
And the wolf was the smallest costume. The fox was the biggest costume. I was the smallest person.
Okay.
The biggest person there demanded she be the wolf.
Oh no.
And squeezed her giant ass into this tiny wolf costume. And me, the smallest person there, ended up being the red fox the most giant costume with this huge head. My tail was dragging on the ground behind me. Half the costume was dragging. I was freaking swallowed in there. And you're supposed to be along this trail, and when kids come along, you're supposed to tell them facts about like animals that are native to that area. So I was supposed to tell them.
Did you know that the
Right?
red fox carries syphilis?
Right.
Like that.
But basically, yeah. Or I'm like, a red fox, blah, 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 blah. And then apparently the program, the kids get quizzed at the end or something like that. Well, the problem was that head was so huge, nobody could hear me. And if I tried to, there was a few times where I would try to get down to where the kids could maybe hear me. But the head was so big and heavy that if it started to move in any direction, it took the rest of my body with it. So I kept toppling over. I kept toppling over because this giant fox head. And I'm like, right? I'm just like, you guys have the smallest person in the hugest costume. Why is the fox the hugest costume? Why is the wolf the smallest costume? That already seems
terrible casting.
Backwards.
Terrible Disney level casting.
Right?
Terrible, terrible, terrible.
And these costumes, like they do
you
this
should have
every
been
year.
like, if only we had like pictures of you as like Wolf Girl, it to just be like, excuse me, I am
Right,
the
I
right
got this.
applicant for
Like,
this one. I've been the Wolf Girl for
overqualified,
quite some time.
right?
Yeah, I've lived it. I've lived this character.
Well,
And this guy,
that
so you never got to wear it ever?
I never got to be the wolf for that program.
All right.
Because apparently this
Not
lady,
fair.
this giant lady, had dibs because she did the program every year, and I was.
Oh, so she's like, I get to be wolf. I fucking wolf. I love wolves. Wolves are me. I'm like with wolves. I'm one with wolves. I'm gonna fucking wolf. I love wolves. Okay. Fine.
Yep.
Okay.
Freaking and I even tried to talk to them because I used to in school go to elementary school classes with a wolf puppet when they would be on like certain curriculum, like the wildlife and stuff like that, biology and animals and crap, and tell them and use the puppet and teach them about wolves. That's how much I love wolves.
Right.
Was my science fair project was about wolves, which hard
Holy
to shoehorn in there, but I did it. I got an honorable mention, so I mean. But
do you like Stephen King's Cycle of the Werewolf?
I don't like Stephen King very much.
You don't like him very much? Okay.
I don't hate him. I don't hate his work, at least. But I also just don't. It's weird because like my favorite thing that he's written is his book on writing. Like.
Oh yeah, that was a good read.
Yeah,
it was really good.
Like
it was
that was my
easy,
favorite thing that
informative.
he's written is that.
That was a good one to read back in college. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally get you. Yeah, he can't be for everybody, man. I mean, he's popular, but you know, he has his thing. It's not for everyone. It's not for me. I've read some of his stuff, but I'm not like a super fan. But there's a lot I haven't read. The guy pumps out books like it's his last day on earth every day. So I'm just like, I can't do it. Can't keep up. I'm not that big of a fan, dude. But yeah, I mean, I like some of the stories and some of the movie stuff that they've done. But you know, he's all right. But yeah, that's cool though. I think that's cool.
It was like, it was weird because I'm like, I feel like if you're trying to get into horror, you go Goosebumps, Stephen King, and then you start reading real shit. Like.
Right. Like my buddy. That's funny that you say that, but don't say that to my old friend because like he was like the big Stephen King guy, and he wanted to be like Stephen King and write novels, and like but he's like a huge horror fan, you know. But I totally get what you're saying. Like it kind of makes sense because I remember I was reading Stephen King and I was like, I'm in the next level when I was like in 7th grade, 6th grade, and then you go from that to like, wait a minute, there's way better horror shit out there, like you know. So,
and I think it's because of how much he pumps out, kind of like how many Goosebumps got pumped out. Like his books were like longer, more adult versions, more grown-up versions of little Goosebumps stories. We're just gonna find this weird thing, this spooky thing, and that's what his stuff felt like to me. Like to I don't know what word I want to use, but just
I get you.
not my not my cup of tea for scary stuff. Like I said, he's like grown up Goosebumps books. I
Have
think
you
it's
ever?
because there's so many.
Oh, yeah, there's too many for me, man. I'm out. Have you ever like thought about working at like wolf sanctuaries or things like that?
I want
Working
to
with them in some way.
so bad, and everywhere I've lived has been nowhere near a wolf sanctuary.
You'd have to go to the wolves.
I only got to go to one like last year, and it was wasn't a really wolf sanctuary. It was a wildlife sanctuary that had wolves. The ones I really want to go to are the ones that you can sign a bunch of waivers and actually go interact with the wolves instead of just looking at them outside a fence.
Yeah.
I want to do that so bad. If I could work or even volunteer at a wolf sanctuary, I would be so there.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. So it's still a dream. Still a fucking dream. Let's make it happen. Viper.
Even if I'm old, even if I'm like in Depends, I'm going to be shitting them on roller coasters and still wanting to.
Nice. Way to live your life.
The running joke is like, I don't care how old I get, I love roller coasters, so I will just piss my Depends. I don't.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna be in a different seat, but that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Just in case. Maybe I'll double them up.
Yeah. And then when you're ready to die, we'll just feed you to the wolves. We'll just let you go into the sanctuary, and you can become one with the wolves.
I'll probably die on the roller coaster, and then just send my body, to
the wolves.
To wolves,
yeah. You got it.
Don't have to worry about don't have to worry about cleanup. Don't have to worry about graves or nothing. Perfect. Give some wolves a taste of get a taste for humans, so that they start
start to crave us fortnightly.
They start attacking.
Fucking
full circle life.
Whoops.
Yeah, nature's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, we got another werewolf store brewing here. I think. Totally got a new werewolf story brewing here. I think you could turn that into something mystical or sci-fi if you wanted.
Yeah,
where wolves getting hold of like contaminated human meat that turns them into something else. I don't know.
Oh no! Reverse werewolf.
Yeah, reverse werewolf.
Contaminated human meat. Wolves eat it. Start turning into people.
Maybe it's like just people who did a lot of meth and they kill them and it's a meth deal and then throw them to the wolves to hide the bodies and then the werewolves eat the meth out fucking meat. Meth wolves, man. Let's write it.
Heck yeah.
Meth wolves. Let's get it.
I love it. Meth wolves. Yeah. Right there with Cocaine Shark and
shit. God dang! And now I got another story to write. This sucks. It's never ending. That's actually
if you do that one, you gotta pull me on board. I gotta help.
Yeah, you'd be perfect. Yeah, co-pilot on this one, I think. Meth wolves.
Yeah, so down.
Reverse werewolves. No one saw it coming.
Right?
I don't know. Just making up stupid shit. But it's fun. I'm having fun. Thanks for having me on, by the way. It's been a good time. Been good to talk werewolves with a fellow like werewolf person. Oh, wolf girl superhero idea. Why not?
Superhero comic guide. Well, that's that was the one character. Cocaine Shark is a thing. It was a movie. It was a comic. There's a lot of
Cocaine Bear.
Shark.
Cocaine Bear.
Cocaine Bear. Oh, that's right. Cocaine Shark is
that was the thing. Yeah.
That was a Little Mermaid. That was ours. That was
I'm doing Soul Shark myself. That's
Soul
mine.
Shark. We had Cocaine Shark over in the Little Mermaid verse. Hey, sup? So yeah, Cocaine Shark is a thing, and it was inspired by Cocaine Bear. But I think Cocaine Sharks are like way cooler.
It's kind of hilarious. Yeah, kind of freaking hilarious. It's like, how the fuck did you even get them? Aren't their nostrils like on totally different sides of their fucking head? How did I guess they turn to the side and?
Oh no! They eat it.
They eat it. Oh shit! I mean, they do eat everything.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. That could really happen. That could really. Cocaine Bear was a thing that based off the true account of a coked out bear.
Cocaine Shark, and I'm pretty sure it was a bear just ate the shit too. He wasn't snorting it. I'm pretty sure he ate it, but
he did.
Yeah.
He ate pounds of it or some shit.
Yeah.
It was fucking insane.
Cocaine Shark is in Little Mermaid, and then it's got its own cute little ash can story just about Cocaine Shark without him just being one of the characters. But yeah, Cocaine Shark is a thing. I thought that I invented Cocaine Shark until I found out that Eric was already was making a pretend comic about Cocaine Shark that we just said, well, then let's make it a real ash can. So I was like, okay, I did not invent Cocaine Shark. I was beat by my own co-creator.
So close.
Yeah. I made Sebastian though, so I'm pretty proud of that.
Hails to the yeah. Good job. I fucking
and
love
Sebastian
the idea of Cocaine Shark
favorite,
though.
So I'm pretty hyped for that. So.
Right on. But man, good job, man. I hope that you get to do more stuff in the future.
Yeah, I took some time off because I needed to. Just a bunch of stuff happened, and so this year is my gradually coming back, and then I hope to be like full on firing on all cylinders by 2027.
Let's go. All right. Good goal.
But I'm going to make sure this time I don't take on like way too many things and burn myself out and stop having fun.
Right.
I'm going to live by the F it now.
That's right, baby. Fucking F it tonight. F it every day. F it. And fucking you don't have to give it. You choose what you put your energy into. You have some control over that. You can control that. A lot of things you can't. And a lot of it's disappointing. Yeah. But if you keep saying fucking F it, you start to realize it's not the end of the world.
Right? You just don't hang on to, don't, if it's bringing you down and there's nothing you can do about it, F it. Like, I just realized how many times I would catch myself saying fuck it or F it, either or, that I was like, you know, that's my motto now. That's my life. That's how I'm going to live my life. It's just, all right, fuck it. Like, fuck it, we're doing this, or fine, fuck it, we won't do this. Like,
yeah. Good attitude. It's a good way to live. You're not too stress is a killer, man. You got to be able to like manage that shit and
that's why
control
I disappeared for a year, is because stress almost did.
Right.
That's why I'm hardcore embracing the F it motto coming back. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
That's exactly what happened actually. Stress almost took me out.
I'm sorry to hear.
Well, I'm still here. But yeah, I got rid of I spent last year getting rid of a bunch of stressors that I didn't need, and so this year I've just been slowly deciding, slowly adding different ways to deal with stressors that I can't avoid, and slowly taking on stuff, hoping just don't get buried in it this time.
Yeah, you got control over that. You got it. It's cool. I write, I create, and it's like my therapy. It helps. All the stress goes away, and also if I'm having a dark time, I just read good comics. And
I was going to say escapism.
Nice to it. It's so good. Yeah.
Escapism has worked for me better than other like stress fixes that I've tried and stuff like that. Reading, playing video games, or if I'm not reading it, I'm writing it myself. Like, joke them if they can't take a F.
I'll be right back. Sorry about this. Be right back.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Guys, I have... Where do I have these? Not in video, is it? Oh, I do. Wait, what is this? Y'all ready for tuck and roll? Oh, okay. Okay, so I have that.
Emotional damage.
I mean, we just kind of went over that, so we just established that I've got that. That's the tuck and roll dance. That needs to stop existing. I need the rest of the... well, actually, that's the good news, everybody. Besides just physically trying to fix the show by figuring out where to put this camera. I now have a computer that can handle my art and video editing crap instead of like me drawing a line and then waiting 5 minutes for it to show up. So I'll be able to like do more shit.
The return of Piper is imminent.
Yes, and I will even fix
Wolf
this
girl
show.
cometh.
You're predicting that the 2027 is what I'm shooting for being like complete. Where okay, I'm set. This is life now. Let's go. Like
okay, let's go. Fuck it. F it.
Fuck F it. We're doing it live.
Bop it. I'm sorry. F it.
Yes.
Well, thank you for having me on, even though you still got a show kind of, in progress. Happy to be of hope I helped in some way. And I just appreciate it because, I know you're still kind of getting yourself set up and everything. But welcome back. Glad you're back.
Hell yeah. Thank you. I knew that while I was away, I started hearing people when I came back saying, there used to be so many promo shows and now there's not. And I'm like, well, I can think of some reasons why, but so at first I was trying to come up with an idea for a promo show that was different because I'm like, well, one problem is all the promo shows started looking the same, and so everybody got burnt out. And I was like, that was one problem. There's a few other problems, but I don't care about those because F it. Exactly because F it. Like, you don't like who I have on, well, go cry somewhere. I don't fucking care. Like, I'm gonna sit here and do my thing. If you haven't been an asshole to me or done something like heinous to one of my friends or something, then it's all you guys are just bickering. It's high school shit. It's I used to be into that bickering, picking sides, all that good crap, and that stressed me out to death. So
right.
Almost.
It's not worth it. A lot of times, like, you have to just be able to step back and go, I need to put my energy somewhere else.
Yep.
Because it's not worth it. And there's a lot of people that want that energy, and you shouldn't give it, up. Don't do it. It's a waste of time. It doesn't get you anywhere, and they just want you in the muck with them a lot of the times. But it happens to everybody. It's part of just the online sphere, man, and navigating it.
Yeah.
Happens.
When people's friendships are as easy as we are BFFs for like years and then I hit block and you're dead to me, then when that's the value that people online have to each other, there's no point in getting like emotionally involved. Like,
yeah, I mean, you've got your friends, then you've got your colleagues, and you got your online friends, which we have to kind of like navigate as online world and internet, and really not that old in the scheme of human history. And we're watching weird things happen as we learn as the years go by, and social media does its thing and becomes something that more kids grew up with. We're watching the effects of it kind of start to take place and mess with us. It's really interesting. It's really bizarre. I love it and hate it. I like tech, and I like seeing tech take us places and help us communicate more. In a way, like tech is why you and I are getting to do this show. Like, this didn't used to be a thing. It's really cool.
It's great for me because, shows, if you can't go to every convention, but you can go to streams from your own house and still get to kind of feel like chatting with your creators and this and that and stuff like that, instead of trying to go to a convention. That's been, that's a huge advantage with the tech. I think the communication in general is a huge advantage, but everything comes with its drawbacks. So like social media is like great, but also it is absolute garbage. It is a trash heap, but with the trash heap you also find little nuggets of gold in there.
And it's creating like armies of dopamine fiends, and it's gotten really weird and creepy.
Yeah.
It's a little much sometimes. Yeah, it's bizarre. I didn't know there was such a thing as like people that were dopamine fiends until like I met one, and I was like, oh.
See, when I think of dopamine fiends, I think of the ones that are actually abusing drugs and like.
Yeah.
It took me a while to like understand the concept of no, they're like actually addicted to like instant gratification online and like
Right.
and shit. And
Attention
I'm like,
and
yeah.
like getting the certain number of likes and getting that certain number of people telling them how beautiful they are and how, how amazing they are. Yeah, it's a fucking thing now.
It's messing me up. Like, so that because of that, filters now, like nobody, hardly anybody, is online is like real. Like, I feel like there's so many
Nobody's
people.
real.
Right? There's so many people that like if you met them, if you were friends with them online, but you met them in person, you would have no idea that was your friend that walked past you. Like.
Yeah. Yeah, it got a little surreal. The filters crossed over into like I have no pores and I'm glowing at you and my eyes aren't even the normal size they used to be. And and you're like, who the fuck do you look like how you look at all, man? It is another world now. And women like it. I mean, I think a lot of them like it. So it's like, how can we make it go away? You know what I mean? I don't think there is.
You're not gonna be able to, but it's weird
genie's out of the bottle.
to me because it's like now people, especially women, are playing a character of themselves, like online.
Yeah.
Like that's not them. That's a character they made up based on them. Like
based
on
and you're not
everything
wrong.
good about them.
A lot of people are playing a character online, and they see it as a way to get attention, make money, cultivate fandom, what have you. But in life in general, even not online, we are performative. We're performing all the time for people at work. We're performing for different people in our lives.
Right, because you've got your work mask, your work personality. You've got your around your friends personality. You've got your I'm sitting in jail because I got drunk personality and I need to like act like a good kid. It's true. You've got your everybody's got a series of masks they put on,
right?
Even if they don't change how they look. You know, like you're in a professional setting, you're probably not going to cuss as much as I do when I'm at home.
Fuck yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. So yeah, it can be performative. It's the way it is. But yeah, man, I'm just happy I get to do what I love, and people support me to do it on Indiegogo. I hope Terror in the Trenches too. Best Dark Avenger story ever. Greatest Black Terror story ever told. I just hope people will check it out. Great art, great story. It all comes together here. 72 pages. We're over 1/3 done, so we'll get it to you in a timely manner. We hope 3 different covers. Work it. You can get the first book if you missed it. Good stuff all around, man. Thanks for letting me hang and talk werewolves and awesome stuff with you tonight. It's been pretty fun.
I had a blast.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got distracted by the dog is being weird. What are you doing?
Rebelling.
Like eating his foot hardcore for something, like 1 foot.
Oh, yummy. Tastes like Fritos.
But he hasn't done any, like, paid attention to that foot. Like, nothing's been wrong with that foot until now. He always finds something weird to do if I'm streaming. He's got to find something weird.
This one's going to throw her off. Watch this. Yeah.
Usually it's like the only time he would gnaw on his bone is when I'm streaming. That's when he would go get his bone and get it as close to me as possible and start gnawing on it so that the microphone would pick it up. And I'm like, how come you're never interested in that thing when I'm not streaming?
That dog knows how to get your attention. That's what it is. He cares. He likes your attention. Whereas cats, I've noticed as I get older, like cats feel just like a weirdo roommate that you live with that just throws up sometimes.
Like,
It's like,
and that you have to open the door for a lot.
Yeah.
Or they will have a tantrum. Yes. A moody roommate.
I love them. Love them though. Yeah. They're still like a weirdo. They like are staring at you and you're like, what? You know, and then you're like, okay, fine. That's just what you do. So you just accept them as the weirdo roommate who stares you down in the hallway when they see you and all that shit and throws up somewhere.
Sometimes they like chilling with you and watching TV and then suddenly they'll act like you offended them and leave and you didn't do nothing. Yeah.
They bail.
Yeah, dogs are definitely more of a, you have a permanent toddler.
Yeah, who needs his love and attention. He needs you to take him out. Yeah, he's so good. I love my dog. He's great.
I'm an animal person, but definitely, like, if I had to pick, I'm more of a dog person than a cat person. But I don't hate cats, even though I constantly say I do. I love
Did
cats,
you ever
too.
look into owning a wolf dog, knowing your wolf love?
Yes, yes.
Love.
Actually,
Yes.
Lobo is a wolf German Shepherd. That's the closest
Oh,
I've
okay.
gotten. He's got low percentage wolf,
Right.
so he looks like a giant German Shepherd, like
Yeah. Yeah.
massive German Shepherd, but he would still be small for a wolf.
Right.
That's the closest I've gotten so far because I live in an apartment, so
Right. You can only fit so many wolves in an apartment, everybody.
yeah, I would say wolf dogs tend to be closer to wolf
gigantic.
sized. Yeah,
They're
they have.
gigantic. Oh,
Yeah, they are huge, and I don't know if they would like my little.
so pretty.
apartment. But
Yeah.
yes,
No,
they're so
makes
awesome.
sense. Does make sense. Yeah. Okay.
I
Gotta
want
have that
one. Like I
big
definitely, I've wanted
backyard.
one since I was itty bitty. Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah. I've looked into them. I definitely looked into them. I was like, can I handle an animal like this? You know, like a big, hungry wolf dog. You know. So I was
They
like,
do tell you to. They do tell you to be careful because it's just like they can't predict
Yeah.
at all. They couldn't tell you how that personality is going to turn out because
Right.
of the mix. What's going to do what? Are they going to act like a wolf? Or are they just going to act like whatever dog and stuff
Or like a
that?
German. Like a German
Right, a
guy
little
trying to take
German.
over the world with a little mustache. You never know. Never know.
Lobo's wild because he doesn't really act like a wolf or a German Shepherd. Like he's not German
Yeah.
Shepherdy at all, but he's like
Okay.
way too needy and chill for being a for wolf. So he's just like
What a
got
good dog.
the size. He's perfect. That's
Yeah.
I was volunteering at an animal shelter since I couldn't volunteer at a wolf sanctuary because there wasn't one I could drive to easy. But I was just supposed to be volunteering there to get my I love dogs and animals fix. And he had just been brought in there. And even though he's huge, he had been living in a car for a year. So I was
Oh,
like, well, my
shit.
apartment's a palace compared to where he was living. So, I mean, dang.
Right.
And it's funny because I was in a conversation with one of them, and I was just like, I keep getting told by the doctors that I should look into getting a service dog. And I'm like, but what I really want is a service wolf. And then they went, come with us. We got some. Like, he's not even on the side yet. We haven't put him up yet. Come here. So this guy, we're probably not even supposed to adopt him out because he's part wolf. And they're like, but we don't know how much. We just know German Shepherd wolf and that he lived in a car for a year. He's a little over a year old. And I just went up to him and I was just like, I love him. All right, yep. Take all my monies. Like,
what a great find. That's
he was perfect.
great.
His name was Timber at the time, but he wasn't responding to it. And so
Right.
I was like, you know, sometimes it works out well that if you're you're taking him to a dog to a new house, new family, new everything, is a good time to give them a new name if you're going to. Because then they recognize that, okay, that's my name now. That's my name here. That's my name that these people call me and stuff like that. And he wasn't really responding to Timber, and I also thought Timber was pretty lame. So,
Yeah.
so yeah, now he's Lobo, and what's crazy is he took to Lobo
Nice.
like immediately, and I'm like, yes,
Good name.
yes. It was down to Lobo or Koga, and I actually
Koga.
Koga, yeah, a long
From
time ago.
from Inuyasha, the Koga, the werewolf boy.
Yes, the wolf boy. Yes. Yep, nailed it.
That's not a bad name. Yeah, I get it. I get you.
I was down to Lobo and Koga, and way back in giggity times, I let Twitter help me decide by putting up the little vote between the two of them, and Lobo won because I couldn't decide, and I was
Nice.
like, yep,
I like Lobo.
Lobo works for him really good.
Nice. Good choice. Yeah, that's really cool. I need to
He's
see
got
pictures of
cool
this guy sometime.
backstory. Yeah.
Yeah. Huge ass fucking shepherd wolf, whatever the fuck. That's cool. Man, living out your dream there. I would love to have one, but I love my little blue heeler Mad Max dog. He's not part wolf, he's part dingo. So he's kind of a dog, but he's kind of not. Yeah.
Nice.
Blue heelers, or these Australian Shepherd heeler style ones are a dog and a dingo made a wild creature of the night. He's actually happens to be really cute and really, really smart. Super freaking smart. So he's a good guy. I love him. We played Frisbee today.
Lobo's weird because he's really dumb but really smart. Like he's a smart dumb dog. It's it's
just smart when he needs to be. That's all.
Right, like he's smart when it matters, and then the stuff that he's dumb about is just like, but why, dude? Like why?
Yeah, what happened?
Like why are you dumb about this thing? Like.
Just doesn't give a shit. F it. He thought F it.
I think that's what it is. I'm like, I think maybe he's not dumb. He's just playing dumb so that we don't give him more responsibilities. It's no higher expectations of him. Like that's how you do it.
I play dumb at work all the time, so no one asks me to do shit. I'm just kidding. People ask me to do shit.
Nobody gives you. Well, no, I'm saying though it's a good idea because nobody gives you extra work. Because if you're really good at your job. You start doing everybody else's, and they start expecting you to.
I've had people at this job give me that speech, and I'm like, okay, I'll be careful. Thanks, bye.
Be careful about doing good. You gotta walk a fine line. You
take
have to
pride in my work.
Right, you have to be just good enough that they definitely want to keep you and they value you and they don't want to lose you, but not so good that they go, we could probably just fire half of this staff and have you do all of that. Like,
Yep. My friend, I guess we're not really friends anymore, sadly. My ex-best friend, a very autistic guy, Asperger's guy, he worked in the mailroom for a bank. And for years, he was just like the idiot who would like take the cart upstairs and give everyone their mail. And he worked with like a giant mail team of like old ladies that have been there for like 50 years and like all this whole team. And then the bank downsized. And so who did they keep on the team? Who did they keep? They kept my dumb friend. They kept my fucking friend. They fired all the smart, competent people and kept like the kind of dumb guy that can just move mail on a cart and hand it to people and sort it. That's it. But he loved it. He loved it. He liked it as an autistic guy, especially. Like he got the whole mailroom to himself, dude. Nobody's bothering him. He could just like play around on his phone, dick around, watch what he wants, work on writing, whatever. So like he was in heaven, man. But it was hilarious the way they were like, we're downsizing, but we're keeping this guy. We're just keeping the guy that was like our mail monkey that like no one took seriously. And all the old ladies hated him and shit, he said. It was pretty funny. He became the last one standing. But yeah, good stuff, man. I don't know. I just love making comics. I don't ever want to stop. With your guys' help, I can keep making the best stuff in indies. So
that is one thing I definitely appreciate the internet and social media for is when I was little and I said I was gonna grow up and write and draw, make up my own characters, but for Marvel or DC. When I was really little and dumb. And then I started growing and I was like, oh. Yeah, no, they're not. Yeah, that's probably not happening. I should probably think of a more realistic job. But then, like, the internet and crowdfunding and shit. And I'm like, okay, cool. Now I can make my own comics. I still can't draw for shit. But one day I'll draw my own. Yeah.
Well, it's good to do. They say do like 100 pages before you do one good page. Keep at it. You will get better at anything. I mean, kick a ball against a garage at first, it's going to be weird, it's going to be awkward, it's going to be like hard, and then you do it for a long time before you know it, you're like a master, you're controlling it, you're kicking soccer goals, no problem. Like you get good at it through repetition. I only got where I am through making a lot of comics that weren't good at first. That's just how it goes, you know.
Yeah, I had to stop drawing for a good long time. I just did not have the time in the day to even put it in there. So now that I'm clearing stuff up and not getting overwhelmed, not letting myself get buried in stuff, one of those reasons is so that I can just get back to drawing until I draw in a style that I have a story for it, I guess. That's basically how I think of it is right now my drawing style is I'm playing with styles, I'm mixing styles, I'm playing with stuff,
which is fun. Good.
Right?
Yeah.
But hopefully, the goal is one day my style is actually like, oh yeah, this would work for this story. Hell yeah, that's what we're doing. I'm my own artist now.
Yep, that's exactly a good goal. That's what you want to go for. Very, very nice.
I definitely can't draw in the style of all the stories I have, because I just see different stories in slightly different drawing styles. But yeah, one day my story and art style will match.
Someday it will all line up.
Yes.
And you'll make something awesome with werewolves.
And
I'll
yeah,
be
there'll
there.
definitely be werewolves. If there's not, there'll definitely be like wolves snuck in there.
Yeah.
Wolves or wolf monsters. Yeah, I'll definitely sneak that in there. If anything else.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm starting to actually seriously look into using the sci-fi superhero-ish version of a werewolf. Soon. She's not going to stay on the shelf. I finally decided.
All right, go for it, man. Was that like Ernie's laugh for a second there that I heard, like from Sesame Street?
Right? Yeah.
Like, all right, it was cool. Yeah. Very nice, very nice. F it, everybody. F it. Remember when
don't stress out anymore. If you can say F it, you probably should.
It's a good motto. But also back it. Back my book.
Yeah.
Please back it.
Yeah.
F it and back it.
Yeah,
okay?
just look at your bank account and be like, F it, I'm backing this. Like
F that in the A. Gonna F that in the A. I'm backing it. I'm gonna be it. I'm gonna back it. Yeah,
hell
please,
yeah.
guys.
Highly
guy
recommend. I mean, I'd probably highly recommend anybody I've got on here, but no, Vaughn stuff, as I fell in love with Monster MD. I think I have the Witch Hunter, and then I didn't get to read it, and it ended up on the shelf, and now he's basically in my backlog, so I need to go look and see if he's chilling in my backlog, because I was looking forward to that, and then I got it when I was buried and stuff.
Right. No worries. Yeah. Check it out. I hope you like it.
Hell yeah. I gotta look, and if I don't have it, I'm just gonna go freaking... Oh yeah, your site. So, Rise Again Comics. Can people get your other comics that way? Or Rise Again, your website?
This is riseagaincomics.com.
There we go.
Welcome.
It's so cool.
Let story rule is our motto, and we aim to stick to it. Rise Again titles. Bam. You can get all our books, physical or digital. It's all kinds of great books too. Monster MD, Terror in the Trenches 1, digital versions, and then we hit the arrow here. We've got Kataru Witch Hunter, physical and digital. We've got my art book, Necrovanicon. We've got Kataru Witch Hunter variant cover that people really liked. It was very limited supply. We've got the Art of Monster MD colorblind, if you really want to get into the making of it and stuff. We got posters. We've got prints. It's just an awesome frickin' store.
Yeah. I clicked on it to make sure that the link I was using so the link is also in the description of this stream. And when I clicked on it, I was like, dude, I want a site designed like this. Like, I just like this.
Yeah,
I was like, ooh, the design. Ooh, scrolling through it. But yeah, this is another way if you guys want to catch up on something and get into a storyline. You can check it out on this site, get into it that way, and then
you can read free samples.
Oh, nice! Even better, read from free samples, and then harass him to hurry up and make more of that story.
Yes, there's a contact page where harassment can commence. No problem.
Nice. Yeah, harass him and be like, "Hey, Monster MD though."
Yeah, bother me, kick my ass. In fact. Until I just am forced to do it. Coerce all the way, baby. And then we've got trailers for different cool stuff I've done. Because I love doing trailers. It's just fucking fun.
It's fun, isn't it? Yeah.
Fun.
Oh, and now the technology has grown and made it even more fun.
It did. You're animating your own comic books now, and you're like, wow.
That's freaking cool.
I'm good with this. I'm good with this. Got awesome fan art and some fan cosplay. Pretty sweet. Really good times. Good stuff. I like the look. It's amazing how much cool fan art we had for this. The first one. We did do a fan art contest though, but there was just other fan art anyway.
Awesome though, like
I know.
other people drawing your characters is always like the coolest thing to me.
Yeah, it really is. It's like, wow, this is why I do this, man. Living in other people's imaginations for a while. It's fucking great. It's like immortality.
Right, because and you know, like when I'm young or when I was younger, I'm drawing other people's characters, not thinking about it. So like being on the other end of that is like really cool too. Just like I know, you know, the fandom. Like I know how it works, and I know that's awesome. Yeah, and you're immortal. That's I used to say that every once in a while that that is how humans attain immortality, is do something so that the world can't forget your name. You're immortal that way.
Yeah, I feel like I have to do that through comics.
Exactly. That's my thing
Have
too.
to.
Is mine would probably be leaving my name on comics and any stories I can get out of my head and out into the world before I croak. That's my attempt at immortality right there.
There you go. Now you got to get them done.
Yeah, I better hurry up. Not that I'm gonna die any second, but wow, I'm like, I better hurry up. I mean,
time won't wait, dude.
I mean, I'm just one roller coaster away from being wolf food, so.
Yeah. Damn right.
Or I could be one roller coaster away from being wolf food. Yeah.
You never know. Careful now.
Yeah, I don't want to jinx it.
Store, all kinds of good fun, good titles, cool books, great artists, great art, great story, and just other fun things: cards, patches, stickers, pins. We've got all kinds of cool stuff. It's pretty sweet. It came out great.
Awesome,
I knew how I wanted it designed and kind of hand did it, and then I found someone on Fiverr who could make all of my like things I wanted happen. And so I did pay someone to help me with this, and they did a good job, and it was pretty cheap. So
I was gonna say, hey, pass me a name, but now I'm like, well, shoot, because I like that aesthetic. But now if my aesthetic looks like that, I'm like, well, I'm gonna
tell everyone you copied me, you fucking bitch. No, I'm just kidding.
Like, I'm like, well, I very clearly announced on my own show that I was jacking his.
And what if I was like, yeah, sure, I don't care. I mean. You could still use different styles of graphics. Like I used the torn paper. You could use something different, with a little like color, a little like border or something, whatever you want. You know,
see, the torn paper was part of what I hardcore liked here. But yeah, so I'll have to find my version of my old site was supposed to look like a comic, and like people's comments on stuff was supposed to be little word bubbles like a comic and stuff, and then some people got mad at me and deleted my site. And I haven't made it. Heck yeah, look at that! Psycho Killers, heck yeah!
All these different cool books I've gotten to work on over the years.
Oh, I didn't know you're on Lady Alchemy. That's awesome.
I was the guy who kind of brought Lady Alchemy back from the grave, man.
Oh, shit.
That was my job, to go back in there and work with Martina to get her story and make it work and get it. We got an artist that I knew, Dario. He's done stuff for Dark Horse before. He's really cool. And we all worked together and made it happen. We got the book done for her, which was great. It was a challenge.
I was going to say, I know it was a while back, so some of the details aren't here, like fresh for me.
She'd had like a bad art team that couldn't deliver the first book, and they tried to steal
her
everything
likeness
from her and steal her likeness and her character from her.
Yeah.
And they tried suing her too, and she wasn't even using their stuff. We were making a completely different book. So it was really nasty, like kind of below the belt shit, and she was dealing with that while trying to like get a book done and deliver it. So that was our job, right? We came in, made it the coolest, followed her story and her ideas, but also I helped her like write a good script. I helped with the designs a little bit. But in the end, it was like her and what she wanted, and I think she was pretty happy with it. So I think we did all right. Something cool.
Yeah, I am. I know I was really happy for her to be able to get it out after what they were putting her through with her first attempt.
Oh yeah, it was creepy. It was crazy back then.
Yeah,
Weird
the
stuff
thing that
was
got
going
me
on.
was just hardcore. Like they were trying to copyright her likeness.
Own image, like her own image
Yeah.
that she cultivated, she made, and
Yeah.
she
And I'm like,
performed under.
how do you freaking, you're stealing a person basically. Like, how
Their
did you
soul.
do that?
They're stealing
Yeah.
their soul, basically. Yeah, it's crazy. And
Going to
of
court
course, in
over
the
it,
end,
like-
they couldn't do it. In the end, they
Yeah.
just couldn't do it. They were just fucking around with the system and wasting, draining money and being dickheads. And they, at the end of the day, like I saw their work, and I got to tell you, like these guys are just like typical weirdos who were trying to write the next Matrix. And it was trash. It was not going to be good. She should be glad they turned out to be assholes and got away from that, because they were going to do a terrible job art-wise too, storytelling-wise, terrible. Like it was not going to be good. And so in a weird way, hopefully our art team made something better for Lady Alchemy that
Oh
she
yeah,
can
I think.
sell and enjoy. Yeah.
Oh. So I was about to tell everybody to go raid Snowdub, so I went and clicked on it, and my boobs are on this first thing I see on the screen of Snowdub's freaking stream.
How flattering.
Nice.
Nice.
But yeah, I don't actually have the raid function or anything right now, but I did want to tell everybody, which was the whole reason why I should have copied the link. I am blind. Man. Alright. Everybody. Is that? Yeah, okay. Everybody go there. Bond's links are also in the description, including, how to find him on X so you can, harass him even more, that way. That is
Please
so
do.
cute. That is cool. Hopefully, next F-It show, I will have at least figured out one of the problems that I've been fighting with. As long as I stay stocked on internet. Don't want to run out. I got my internet gas tank is full.
I'm glad you're back. Welcome back, Piper.
Thanks. I'm so glad to be back. I'm like slowly finding, catching up with everybody, finding out what they were doing. So thank you for thinking of me. While you're promoting your Tearing the Trenches too. Thank you so much for thinking of me. Because F-It just started, and F-It's just a catch-all right now. I might I might start doing a separate promo show with like a separate theme, but in the meantime, F-It. Yeah. You need to promote a book, F-It, come on down. Like,
right the fuck on. Well, thanks so much for having me. I had a great time, and I appreciate you having me on.
And you come in. Love our werewolf chat.
Really fun. Really good times. I'll talk to you later. Take care.
Yep. You have a good evening.
Bye.
Bye. And that was fun. Oops. Yeah. I guess from what it looked like on the X, some people were upset that I was talking to Vaughn or something. So apparently people did shit to each other while I was gone, and I just don't fucking care. Cause just don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Don't do something heinous to my friends. And have to be more like actually heinous, not saying mean shit. People say mean shit to me all the time, and most of my friends say the meanest shit to me. So, but hopefully I'll have this figured out. Can you? Let's see. Drama from there's like and there's always, and I just back in the day before I really started to F it, I was hardcore in there fighting with people online, thinking I was sticking up for this person or that person, only for this person and that person to turn right around and go, oh well, then you talk to this person, so now you're a piece of shit. Like, it is so high school. And I've found that it's way more fun to say F it and just fuck around. Like, I will make fun of all y'all. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. fuck it. Okay, so I guess that is giving it a fuck. I'm not sure how that works. But aww. See, I wish I had better means to start going to like conventions. But you guys go to conventions that are far from me. But one day I would love to like go to one where like a lot of y'all are at. Because I have gotten better at hugging. I used to be a don't touch me awkward, like hardcore, and I have learned how to hug. Like I evolved from that to like the hover arm, like but now I hug and claw you, so I get back scratches. I don't know why, but I just automatically start giving back scratches now. That's how I've evolved as a hugger. Something's different about you. Bigger boobs. Now, boobs should be about the same size. Oh. Well, I'm really close to my microphone. You became a redhead. Yeah. So, I'm bald. And the only reason I have eyebrows is because they are tattooed on my face. I am very bald. But what's cool about that is that means I can have whatever hair I want as long as I can buy it. And it's real hair, because synthetic is way too itchy. So it's real human hair I can do shit with. So if I ever meet any of you guys, maybe don't pull my hair. That might suck. It's a good chance it's glued to my head, though. Right? I can do whatever I want with my hair and not actually fuck up my hair. And I don't have to buy hair products. You know, I don't, all that. And in the summer, when I'm not worried about how I look, it is, bald is nice. If you ever meet, feel free to hug me. Might go lapdog on you. I hug all y'all. I hug her too. I'ma hug everybody. Became a redhead. Gonna tell you a funny story really quick before I, well, actually, you guys should still go. I want to put it in there again. Go to there. And tell Snowda Piper sent ya. Everybody. But one funny story is, so, as far as I know, I've had black hair all my life, except when I was really little, it was like a reddish brown. But as I got older, it became black, and I had black hair. And one day, the first time I ever dyed my hair, I dyed it an auburn, lightened it basically, and got it like this auburn, basically this color. And I was still in school, and I had all the teachers in that school come up to me the first day and go, "I'm so glad you finally went back to your natural hair color. It looks so much better on you." And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? This is my first time out of my natural hair color. And everybody there thought that I was a ginger that was dyeing my hair black. But it gets weirder. So, just last year, I was trying to do something with my hair before I decided to screw it, because it's falling out. It was very thin. All of my... got werewolf fur in the wrong places, but where I would like to have hair, nope. Fuck that. Shit. But, she was trying to strip the color from my hair because I wanted to know what my hair would look like all silver. Since I had silver streaks in there, I wanted to know what it would really look like silver. And that was the goal. We discovered in that process that my black hair is actually ginger hair that is so dark it's black. So I really was ginger. It just looked like I had black hair. Still looks like I have black hair. So I thought that was neat. There is the ginger gene is definitely in my family. My uncle has dark red hair. Everybody else is black curly hair. Except for there's a couple of random blonde super straight hair. One of my sisters is one of them. So the majority are curly black hair. Well, if you think about it, especially like when artists are drawing and coloring black, typically they pick a different color. It's like usually like purple, dark purples, or blues. Those are usually the two go-to to do the highlights and this and that in black hair, which would imply that the black hair is actually like, the sun hits it just right. It's actually just incredibly dark blue or incredibly dark purple. A lot of black hair dye is like that. So, on people, black hair is typically brown, that is so dark. It's black hair instead. Except there's the actual like natural, like, no, it's just black. It's not if you lighten it, it'll be browned. So there's that too. But yeah, I had no idea that there was red hair that was so dark it's black. I do know that when I was younger and I'd get a lot of sun, I would get like some dark red streaks. I guess that should have been my clue. But yeah, so weird information. I'm like this weird ginger chameleon. I was like a secret ginger. It had jet black hair, I thought, or as one of my friends put it one time, raven black hair, which that sounds cool. Raven black hair that was actually red. I actually am a ginger. I mean, that explained the pale skin, the freckles, and the light eyes for sure. But when you have those features with black hair, man, the black hair makes those features like pop, man. I really liked my natural hair color, but I also like fucking around. So yeah, cool little story. I'm gonna put that link one more again. I might go over there and say hi myself. So everybody, go over, tell Snowdub hi, say I sent you, and that I'm gonna come over and say hi in just a second. I am considering moving Epic Show back to 9 p.m., but I was making it earlier so that there was more of a chance for people in different time zones to come here, to pop on, and I'm not on after they're sleeping. So, Epic Show might move. Obviously, I will warn everybody ahead of time if Epic Show moves. So, fingers crossed that I've got this camera angle figured out, and I've got the black backing for these lights, and that makes these lights show up properly when I turn them on. I didn't turn them on this time. Fuck it, man. Okay, I'ma push the button, guys. Go over there. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. And I mean, I'll be on the internets now that I'm all stocked up. Yeah. So I'm gonna go over and say hi to Snowdub in a second as well. Sheila Aliens is back. Hey, Yanafui. It's the end of the stream. See, this is why maybe I should go back to making it 8 o'clock. Either that or I should make it back to being a 3-hour stream. Which is still better than the original Effort Show, which was just until I got too drunk and finally turned the stream off. So at least there is an end time. Alright, see y'all next Wednesday. Have a great rest of your week. I'm Mr. Yanafui.
mama how when she steps in the room. They're quiet first and a sudden kaboom. They said don't platform, I said come on down. Now she live on there like a full moon. Raised by wolves, that's not even a bit. You can hear it in the way she don't soften a hit. No PR polish, no corporate script. Just says what she thinks and then stands on it. Wolf mama ink where the handshake lands. So you know what you're dealing with, straight off hands. No fake rebrand, no 5-year plan. Just instinct driving the whole damn van. They said don't touch her, she's trouble, she's mad. Same people clap when they weaponize that. Soon as it's real and it's not in a bag, now it's a problem, imagine that. Hair got sold, yeah, live at auction. Anti-art move, no safety option. Same crowd watch, like ooh that's shocking. Then roll think pieces like they ain't complicit. Wolf mama, how not a signal jump. They try mute button, she broke the front. Blacklist bounce, 10 broadcast stunt. Now every word got a heavier thump. 50K flight, yeah, peregrine sword. While they still argue in terms and boards. She hit launch, then they hit ignore. Now they pretend they ain't seen it before. Rough rider grip with a mermaid swing. One side myth, other side sting. You don't quite know what you're gonna get, but it's definitely not a safe, normal thing. I saw the moment they all went cold. Names went quiet, no one got bold. Everyone careful, playing their roles. I said go live, watch the whole thing fold. Now she on mic where they cut the feed. Say what she wants, no sponsor bleed. Funny how fast they all agreed. Right after she proved what they couldn't be. She don't network, she don't align. She don't rehearse every single line. She just shows up and ruins the vibe. And somehow that works every time. Whole room shifts when she walks through set. Half the crowd's curious, half upset. They try stay focused, fail the test. And she has rather large breasts. Wolf mama, how yeah the myth don't rest. Built from instinct, not industry press. They tried reduce her, didn't work I guess. Just made her louder and slightly better dressed.